Mm, 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 mm. So, guys, good morning to everybody and welcome once again to my breakfast show. I came out to shake on you guys. How is everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing well. So, guys, as you join me, if you want to join, as you join me, like and share the program. Let's go. This is my breakfast show. Engineer Reagan, I see you. This is my breakfast show. So join, like, and share. Man, I'm going to be brutal this morning. So share the program. Let me just do one or two. Share the program. So guys, I'm back once again. How is everybody doing? Giddy, I see you. Man, this time around, I'm concentrated in doing Nigerian topics, Nigerian politics. Maybe till next week, then we start our normal program. Giddy, good morning to you. So if you see me express myself, do not be mad at me, okay? This is just me. I don't hide my feelings. Do you understand what I mean? I'm not fake. Shit, I see you. I'm not fake. I am myself. Now, this age, I cannot be fake now. I'm not fake at all. So how many people do we have here? It seems as if, what is going on? Normally, Abi, no, I don't understand. You see this TikTok, you see these social medias, all these social media platforms, do not put your hope, on them. Don't put your hope on these social media platforms. I'm the person telling you. Let me tell you why I said so. Now, since this politics, this issue of Donald Trump going to Nigeria and things like that, each time I make a video on TikTok, they will suppress it. Each time I post a video on TikTok, they suppress it. When I go live, they don't even send notifications to my followers. Many people say, now, Uncle Rodi, are you still, how about your TikTok page? They don't send even recommendation. Many people don't see my videos. They hold it back. They hold it down. So what you've got to do now is, as you join me, like and share this program. Now we don't. This morning I did not come here to party. Imas, I see you. I did not come here to party this morning. I did not come here to party. Kasrazi, now this name is very difficult to pronounce. Kasrazi Bey. Now, how do I pronounce the name? Now, you guys should give yourselves name that one can pronounce now. Take it easy. Give yourselves name that one can pronounce. This name is too difficult to pronounce. How many people? How many people do we have here? Not much. What is going on? I'm going hard on a lot of people. And I'll continue to, I'll continue to say the truth. I'll continue to go hard. Yes, and I'm proud of myself. Let me tell you why I'm proud. I wake up each morning without expecting nothing from nobody. You understand me? I woke up each morning without expecting. I'm an independent man. I don't expect nothing from nobody. So even that's why you see me when I come up, I drop my videos. Do you understand what I mean? I drop my videos. I'm a man of my own. So guys, you're welcome to my morning breakfast. How many people do we have? Now, let's get the number up before we start the party. What is going on? Let's get the party. Now, I'm not seeing my regular viewers. Now, my core fans, all of them, where are they? Am I hitting hard? Am I communicating? I'm not seeing my main guys anymore. You understand me? I'm not seeing my main guys anymore. So, now share this program. How many people do we have here? 38. Okay, the number is going on. Now share the program, man. Share the program. That's a way of showing Rody love. Show me some love. So, well, let's go. Whatever the case might be, the party must go on. I said this is not going to be a party, but I'm used to, holding a party here or hosting a party, however, celebrating a party or however you want to put it. Okay, fried chicken, I'm doing good. Thank you so much, fried chicken. I appreciate you. Some people said, nobody has condemned my video. Hope Osaratin, I see you. Collins, how far? Good morning to you. Collins, we go gist now. Let's gist after. Collins, let's gist after this program. Are you at home or are you at work? Collins, let's gist after. I will give you some gist after this program. So guys, welcome to my morning. Yes, so Ruth, I see you. Greetings to you. Welcome to my breakfast show. This morning I came out to talk about Nigerian politics. Over 100 and something people watching on TikTok, so we can start. Maybe TikTok had my complaint, so we can start now. Let's go. Akinola, Abiodun Remedy, I see you. So, you know, all eyes are on Nigeria. So that is why I chose to keep running Nigerian topics. You understand what I mean? That is why I'm running Nigerian topics. After this this thing, we continue with our normal program. But guys, let's go. So you all heard that Nnamdi Kanu was transferred to Sokoto. Sokoto is a state in northern part of Nigeria. You understand what I mean now? I dropped a video and a lot of Yorubas agreed with me in that video. What I said in that video. A lot of Yorubas agreed with me. In fact, so many came to the comment section and said, Uncle Rodi, you are right. What did I say in that video? I said the Fulanis, the Northerners, outsmarted Yorubas. I posted that video yesterday night. I said in that video, I'm not that I'm repeating myself, but listen attentively. I said in that video, Buhari was the person who went the extra mile to go Kenya and abduct Nnamdi Kanu. He was so desperate that he went to Kenya to abduct Nnamdi Kanu. Now, when he brought Nnamdi Kanu back, he had enough time, years, to convict him. But they played smart one on Yorubas. He knew Tinubu was going to be the next president. What they did was they played politics with Nigerians. You saw many judges that was appointed to handle the case, and all of them resigned during Buhari administration. All the judges appointed to handled that Nnamdi Kanu's case, all of them resigned. Northerners. That is, what happened was they waited for Tinubu administration to come to power. And as Tinubu came to power, they used Tinubu to convict Nnamdi Kanu, Yorubas. That was, they did not want to stain their name, called bad name, the Northerners. So what they did was to use the Yorubas, South against South, Igbos against Yorubas. That was a smart game, a smart politics, divide and rule. And their eyes are on 2027 presidential election. That is, the southern part of Nigeria must be divided. That is, they do not want the unity of southern part of Nigeria. So that was the game. And today, what's going on social media? You see, Yorubas are afraid. Yorubas and Igbos are fighting online. Igbos see Yorubas as backstabbers, betrayers, that they betrayed them. The North systematically removed themselves. Are you seeing it? The North systematically. And now, as Tinubu convicted Nnamdi Kanu, guess what? North want him back. He's now in Sokoto. They took him. They transferred him yesterday to Sokoto. They did not pass the verdict. But as soon as a Yoruba man passed the verdict, they grabbed him. And who are the Igbos blaming today? They are blaming the Yorubas. A Yoruba man betrayed. And this was what they actually wanted to achieve. Southern disunity. Well, guys, you are welcome to my morning program. My name still remains Rodi. Now, this is about Nigerian politics. If you go on social media, Oti Rasco, thank you for, yes, this was what happened. You know, a lot of people do not know. That was what happened. But let's go further. This morning, I came out to discuss Nigerian politics. And this program will center on Igbo people. If you go on social media, everybody is saying, but everybody, Yorubas, Benin, everybody, people are saying Igbos are oppressed in Nigeria. Igbos are treated badly in Nigeria. This is what I came out now to address. Igbos are treated bad in Nigeria. Why are Igbos treated? Now we are going to look at it raw. Why are Igbos treated badly in Nigeria? Now listen. Listen attentively. Now share this program so that you know how we do it. Share this program so that everybody will join us. Everybody, Igbos, see, as an Igbo person, everybody, even the thing is glaring. Everybody is seeing it now that Igbos are not treated well in Nigeria. Now let me tell you. Nigeria, I said it yesterday. I will tell you what happened, why Igbos are treated like that. This is what I will tell you now. Nigeria fought brutal war, you understand me, in the 1960s, late 1960s. I do not know how old some of you are, but I'm from the old school. That was late 1960s. That war, the Igbos did not prepare for that war. The Igbos never expected that when they break away from Nigeria, Nigerians were going to attack to reintegrate them back to Nigeria. So the war, the Nigerians thought, the Nigerian armed forces thought, under 1 week, they were going to overcome the Igbos and reintegrate them back to Nigeria, that it wasn't easy to break away from Nigeria. So, as the war broke out, Ojukwu, who was then the Biafran head of state, assembled Igbo engineers. Many of you are little children. Ojukwu assembled Igbo engineers. Now don't joke. Igbos have goldsmiths. That is people. Do you know what I mean? Even where my mama comes from, and so many Igbo towns and villages, they manufacture locally made guns. Listen attentively. So when war broke out, Igbos manufactured locally made guns and explosives. Now this page does not support violence, but I want to take you back to history. Igbos did not import any weapon. They manufactured weapons they used. For those of you who are thinking that Igbo people are weak, they manufactured weapons which they used in defending themselves and in fighting that war for 3 years. Explosive. Go make. See, when I tell you something, go make researches. Somebody came yesterday and said, Uncle Rodi, what are you taking? He said, I told you, I said, yesterday I told somebody, I said, Imo State has the highest gas reserve in the whole of West Africa. They made the researches. They came and told me, they said, Uncle Rodi, you are right. When it comes to crude oil, gas, Igbo land is the giant. Many don't know, but they will not tell you this. Now let's go further. So when this war broke out, Igbos now manufactured weapons which they used in fighting the war. Listen, the world was even surprised at how the Igbos were black race, how they were able to do this. The world was surprised. Now listen, what made the Igbos lose the war was because of blockade. They blocked Biafra territory. No food entered inside Biafran. Okay, let me give you guys gist. For those of you who do not know, G. Jones, a lot of them do not know. Ohaji Ebama. Gas, Ohaji Ebama has, Igbo State has the highest gas. I don't want to, this is not what I want to, because some people do not know. They listen to what Nigerians are saying, blah, blah, blah. They don't know it. But let's leave it. Let me concentrate. During the war, many Igbos lived underground. What do you call it? Under the ground. Dug holes and lived under the ground. You don't understand. Bunkers. You don't understand. People lived under. If you see how they fought the war, if you see how they fought the war, you will even be shocked. Families were living inside bunkers. Most families, even the houses, bungalows. If you see how the war was fought with wisdom and intelligence. Any house that was roofed, because many of you, any house that has zinc roof, do you know what? They covered most of the houses in eastern part of Nigeria with leaves, palm trees. So when all these Air Force jets want to bomb, they get confused. They don't know where people, residential areas, they don't know residential areas, they don't know the forest. That's when they're in the air, they cannot even differentiate. They don't know where Igbos are. Because all the roofs, I mean, the what do you call it, zincs, they were covered with leaves. You don't know where is. Okay, now let's continue. When the war ended, what do you think the Igbos used in fighting the war? They fought the war with wisdom. They had no ammunition. What is this? The people in charge of manufacturing, do you know what it takes to manufacture enough weapon to fight? So they couldn't be manufacturing it, quickly. Enough, they couldn't manufacture enough. Now let's go further. When the war ended, Russians, Americans, Europeans came to Alibo, to Biafran land, to come and examine. They came for researches. Did you know how many Nigerian warships that Biafrans sank You don't know, go and read in Oguta Lake. If you read, if you hear about the war, you will not even look down on Igbo people. If you go read and hear about the war, you will keep quiet when the Igbos are speaking. As I'm making this video, go and make research. How did the Igbos manufacture? Go make research about Ogbunigwe. Go make research. How the Igbos manufacture. Okay, let me leave it there. For those of you that are coming out to make noise, Nigeria do you know what happened? Nigeria brought help from Niger, Chad, Mali, all the neighboring African countries, these Northerners, they brought help, they sought help. And Britain supplied the double weapons to overcome the Igbos. It lasted they brought help from the whole African countries to come fight one particular tribe. Go make researches from Niger, from all the whole, neighboring countries. It's no joke. Now let's go further. At the end of the war, the Igbos were reintegrated back into Nigerian society forcefully. For peace, go read what happened. Now, one of my guys is here. He's from near Oguta. Akata is close. If you see, now the guy told me the story of battery shock. Even Oguta Lake was like an earthquake when they sank warships. When Oguta Lake there was earthquake. Now, don't even joke. When they tell you what happened, even war is not good. Don't underestimate anybody. Okay, let's continue. Now, when the war ended, don't forget, during the war and after the war, Nigerian government seized. Now, let me give you history lessons. I'm giving it to you briefly. Nigerian government seized all Igbo properties outside Igbo land. You can go make your research. Every property belonging to an Igbo man outside Igbo land, Nigerian government seized that property. I'm not telling you a lie. Now let me go further. As an Igbo person, any money you have in Nigerian bank before the war broke out was seized. And the Igbos were given only 20 pounds. If you have $1 billion in your account, what you will get is only 20 pounds. If you have thousands in your account, you get only the rest. The Igbos, all the money they had in their account were taken, seized by the government. Now let me continue. Fella, I'm not telling you like go and make your own research. Did you not hear about abandoned property? Now, let me ask you, did you not hear about abandoned property? Where did the war take place? Let me ask you, when the war was going on, where did Lagos business was going on as usual in Lagos? Other regions in Nigeria, business was going on, they were partying. The war was brought to the Igbo land. Do you understand what I mean? What biased program am I running? When the war was going on, the war was fought in southeastern part of Nigeria. Now, what is biased about it? After the war, what happened? Weren't Igbo people's properties seized? Now, I'm asking you now. Are Igbo people's... Okay, let me give you a true life story. Guys, you can go make this research. After the war, Igbos were given only 20 pounds. No matter how much you have in your account, they were given only 20 pounds. Now let's go forward. So you are telling me that the Igbo properties were not seized and they were not given 20 pounds. Look at these people. You don't tell yourselves the truth. So you don't hear about abandoned property. Guys, okay, guys, let me tell you. Because when the war broke out, now listen, when the war broke out, Igbos ran back to their region. The Igbos living in other states outside Igbo land ran back to their region to go defend the Igbo land. So when the war ended, they returned back to the states, non-Igbo states where they lived, and they were told, you ran back, you don't own that property again. And government did it. It's just a way to punish the Igbos and to make them poor, to set them back. It's no joke. Now, when I was in Africa, I had a friend whose name was Ifeanyi. This is not joke. I had a friend whose name was Ifeanyi. Now listen. Now Ifeanyi was my friend. You understand me? Now, then we were very young. Very good friend of mine. So, but Ifeanyi, the father is late. The father has died. But Ifeanyi then, that was in Port Harcourt. Ifeanyi, they have a one-story building directly opposite Port Harcourt Park, near that flyover. They have one-story building opposite Park, Port Harcourt Park, near that flyover. I've forgotten the name of that flyover then. If you want to go to the line, very close to Azigboro Park then. I don't know if you remember. Now listen. I don't know. This was more than close to 40 years ago. Now listen. Ifeanyi's father, my one park, yes, my one park. There is one-story building facing that my one park. This guy, the father owned it. And that was where the mother ran her petty business. Now, if I remember the number, I will tell you. Listen. This was where Ifeanyi and the sister lived. Ifeanyi was the only son of the family. Now, listen. Now, Ifeanyi, they have another building. The father built 2 houses. They have another building on the same street. If I remember that street, I will tell you. If they have another building on the same street. When the war ended, they were unable to claim that building. Each time we passed, Ifeanyi was my good, handsome guy, my homie. He said this was the father's house. Each day the mother cries, said they are sweat. Guess what? Other tribes claimed it. The whole of, both in Port Harcourt, the whole of Nigeria. If you have even Ojukwu had to struggle for the father's property in Lagos. When Ojukwu returned from Ivory Coast, he stood. They wanted to take Ojukwu's property. That was around 1982. They went in Ikoyi, Ojukwu stood there. Now you don't know what is that. They wanted to take Ojukwu's property. Because of Ojukwu's influence, they were unable to take it. Now let's go further. So now, I'm giving you a history lesson. Go ask. Now listen. Now, when the war ended, Igbos lost their properties, lost their money. I've never seen a government that will steal people's properties and money. Now go check it. Now listen. When the war ended, the Igbos were reintegrated into the society. Igbo land was devastated, bombed, everything. You understand me? Listen. There was nothing left in Igbo land. Guess what? Igbos began to migrate to other regions, other states. Many traveled outside, spread across the across the globe. Igbo people began to move out to go hustle, to go make money again. Listen attentively. Few years after the war, like the war ended around 1970, 5 years after, 6 years, Igbos have bounced back. Guarantee. 5 years after the war, I'm not telling you lie, Igbos have bounced back. This was a people, their properties taken, money stolen, given only 20 pounds. It's no joke. Getting to late late 1970s. I'm not telling you lie. Igbos have already started establishing businesses, building houses. Today, if you go to Nigeria, Igbos own properties in every state. They own the businesses and the properties. Now listen, outside Igbo land. Now listen, this was where they made mistake. In this program, I'm going to tell you why the Igbos are oppressing Nigeria. And if you're an Igbo person or whoever in Nigeria, listen attentively. I'm telling you why the Igbos are oppressing Nigeria. Listen attentively. As the war ended, Igbos began to spread across Nigeria. They started going outside Igbo lands to start their business, to establish themselves. How did they start? Hawking. Osafia. They started by hawking things, when they go selling things, and before you know it, they bounce back. Listen. The Igbos did not learn from their experience. They did not learn from what happened after the war or during the war. Let me tell you how. They forgot about the abandoned property thing. They forgot about their properties outside Igbo land were seized by Nigerian government. Money seized. They forgot. So as the war ended, they saw themselves as Nigerians and began to establish businesses and houses in Nigeria. Go to Lagos, Kaduna, Kano, everywhere. Anywhere you see them. They started, building houses. Wherever they go, they call that place home. That was their mistake. Wherever they go, they build houses, establish businesses, and make that place a home. That was the mistake they made. Other tribes don't do that. The only tribe that do that are the Igbos. You can never see a Northerner go outside their home states to buy land and build any house. But I have never seen a Northerner that bought land or built any house in the East. I've never seen an Edo man, a Yoruba man that bought. They don't do it. Other tribes don't go to another person's region to go invest there. The only people that are investing in other people's region and build houses are the Igbos, and that's their mistake. They did not learn from that, the past experience. Listen attentively. They did not learn from it. Listen attentively. A Northerner, when they go to the East, they go with their mat and their kettle. They can never. Have you seen a Northerner buy land? They don't price land. Whenever there is a crisis, they pick their mat and their kettle and go back to their country. The Igbos forgot. What is it? In time of crisis, you cannot carry your building, your house, or your business on your head and return back. Don't forget, this is Africa, black man's country, and black people have a way they think. This is black man's country. Black people have a way they think. Now listen attentively. Igbos spread across Nigeria. They established their businesses, built their houses. And these people who went to their place to build these houses, they do not have what you have. Now listen. Fast forward. Close to 60 years after the war, Igbos have established themselves. Do you know, many Igbos left their homeland, built houses, businesses outside Igbo land, companies. If you go to Abuja then, 70% of the investments in Lagos State and the buildings, even in Victoria Island, all these are owned by Igbos. Go make your research. Now listen. What happens? These properties they own outside Igbo land is what crippled them in Nigeria. Listen attentively. These properties they own outside Igbo land is what crippled them in Nigeria. That is why you see that Igbos are weak. You know why? Whenever they are being oppressed in Nigeria, they cannot utter a word. If you utter a word, they destroy, they burn your business places and burn your houses. You see how they demolish houses in Lagos State. If you know how many Igbo business places that they have, anytime there is a riot, a protest, they target Igbo businesses, even during election, anything. At times, just like that, you see them say the Igbos are what? Domineering. They dominate. Every time you hear markets burnt, set ablaze and burnt. And when it comes to politics, now listen, anybody living in Nigeria will confirm or attest to what I'm telling you. So when all your investment is outside your homeland, you cannot cough. This thing they are telling you Nigeria is one is a lie. Nigeria is not one. They tell you this is their land. Yoruba man will tell you this is their land. Igbo man will tell you this is their land. Hausa, Northerners will tell you this is their land. One Nigeria is only when it comes to natural resources. I'm giving you to you. Yoruba people will say this is our Yoruba land. Igbo man will tell you this is Igbo land. Northerners will tell you this is Hausa land. Now, I'm not telling you that. People from Benue will tell you this is their land. You see black men, black people, they don't tell themselves the truth. So they will tell you, if you talk anyhow in their land, they set you up. And how do they set you up? They destroy your businesses. When you close your markets and go home, they set your markets ablaze. They decide at times to close marketplaces. They say that place is illegal. They close that market that you bought with your money for years. Now see how they are destroying businesses, in demolishing houses in Lagos. I don't want to rush this program. Cow asks, why do they attack Igbos? Because Igbos are helpless. Let me tell you how Igbos are helpless. When all your investment is outside your region, when all your investment is not in your homeland, the people who consider themselves as owners of the land will continue to oppress you, to give you terms and conditions. Are you getting the point? When all your investments are outside your homeland, the people who consider that place you invested their native land will be giving you terms and conditions. Are you getting the point? The only way, listen attentively, the only way Igbo people can regain their respect and pride in Nigeria is to go back home. I'm telling you. Why Nigeria is still standing as one is because of the Igbos. Their business outside Igbo land. That is why you see them as weak people. They don't want to lose their investments and their businesses. I'm telling you. They are crippled in Nigeria because of their investments in Nigeria. To be honest, and as far as Igbo people keep investing outside Igbo land, they cannot cough in Nigeria. Nigerians will still hold them hostage. They can't do shit. Because all their life, they spent outside, building other people's places. They have houses, they have businesses. They cannot cough. And Nigerian government, this is black race. Now listen. Nigerian government will continue to treat Igbos how they want until you retrace your steps. Take your businesses home. Take your properties home. Then you see Nigeria. You see even that country you are looking for, that Biafra you are. Do you know why many Igbos are against Biafra? Let me tell you why. If you are talking, now let me be truthful. If you are talking about Biafra, forget it. Let me tell you why. 70% or 50% of Igbo people are not talking about Biafra, independent state of Biafra. Do you know why? Because all their properties and investments are outside Igbo land. And they are afraid of losing their properties. If not that they have these establishments outside, Nigeria would have been, Igbos would have gone out of Nigeria a long time ago. If not that their businesses, their everything is outside Igbo land, to be honest, that one a small case. But how do you do it? They are afraid of losing their investments, their properties, and their everything. That's why you see them. They're after money. They're not even after, many of them now, they're not even after cow. They cannot fight back. Like cow, you don't understand. If you fight back, you don't understand. If you fight back, they burn your buildings, they burn your marketplace. These people have nothing to lose. They know where you do your businesses. They know if you go to many markets in Nigeria, Igbos are the ones that dominate these markets, these businesses. Ask anybody. So if you talk, the next thing is they go, these are like, do you know the kind of people you are sharing country with? The next thing, they go and burn your business place. You lose. The next thing is they go and burn your business place. This is Africa. This is Africa. They go and set your house ablaze, set your building ablaze. This is not the Western world. This is black man. You don't understand it. This December, Seth, go watch it. Before you know it, you hear that one market is ablaze. Go check it. Before you know it, they will set one market. During Christmas, many markets in Nigeria will be set ablaze. You don't understand. And nothing like... Now, when I come out here, listen, I don't want to rush this in. When I come out here and tell you, don't invest in Africa, I know what I'm telling you. Your investment is safer abroad if you are living abroad. Africa is, they are backward. Even the leaders are backward in thinking. Your investment is not safe. You don't understand it. Let me go further. Now, I'm giving it to you, Paul. I'm giving it to you, pure. See, let me tell you, I do not know who is watching me, but let me educate you. If you, this program is not only for the Igbos. Now, let me give you the main gist. If you are living in Africa, fella, I appreciate you. Fella, now you've come to, fella, I appreciate you now, thank you. If you are living in Africa, let's say a country like Nigeria. Listen, if you are living, I'm talking about people that are living in Nigeria, especially the Igbos. Let me not tell you lie. 90% of your investment should be in your home state, even no matter what. If you want to build a house, buy a small portion of land and build 2 rooms or 3 rooms where you and your family can live. And if you're a billionaire, 90% of your investment should be in your region, in your home. This is Africa we are talking about. Even politicians fight their opponents. Like, listen attentively. Politicians, they demolish the investment of their, their opponents. What is it called? Their opponents or rivals. How do I say it, Seth? Politicians, if you are contesting a position, when they come, vengeful politicians, that is, a governor will come to power, and the next thing is to fight his opponents. He will start demolishing the buildings or the investment of his opponents. This is Africa for you. So, even, see what happened after the general election, after the last election in Nigeria, they began to demolish Igbo properties in Lagos. because Peter Obi won Lagos. I'm giving it to you live. In Africa, if you fail to vote for any politician, if that politician eventually comes to power, that politician will start fighting you because you didn't vote for him. This is Africa. So you be careful, know what you are doing. In Africa, if a politician discover you did not, if a politician knows that this particular race or tribe did not vote for them, when it comes to power, that politician will start fighting you. Your business place, you are building, they will look for one excuse. This is Africa, and bulldoze your house. You don't know. Now, what I'm telling you, I'm not telling you lie. If you like, you learn. Now I will come back and give you guys. Now, to be honest, if you know what happened to me, people were warning me. I said no. I've been abroad for many years. Now, social media itself is helping us. This social media you gather here to listen to stories. People were warning me, said, now look at what happened during the Biafran war. Now you don't want to listen. I was making money. Now I see, because here in Europe, you can invest, do something what you want. Now I tell you, white people are much more civilized than black. The black man is still backward, very backward and wicked. I'm not telling you a lie. When I was still driving taxi, making money, I was doing well. I said, let me invest. Buying properties. People called me. Many people called me. They said, Rodi, don't do this. Now, if you are living abroad, you will not know. You will think all human beings are the same. We are the same human race, the same mentality. It's not like that. If you go to Africa, you discover that you are not the same. Tribal differences, religious differences, they fight you because of your tribe and your religion. You don't know what you're talking. So having lived abroad for a very long time, only when you go home, when you go travel to Africa, you know this. If you live in Africa, if you live abroad for many years, your mentality will change. You'll be thinking everywhere you go there. When you go there, you know the difference. Somebody asked, so where in Africa can I do business? Very good question. This is a good question. Carl, let me tell you, this is a good question. Now I want to tell you what I did. And you will have peace. Depending on where you come from, because like my own place, my place is developed. The best place, when they say home is the best, now I know why. When they say, now in Nigeria, if Igbos make noise, they say, if you make noise, you lose your properties, you lose your investments. I've seen thousands of people say it. They say, if you make noise, you lose your investment. If you cough and you see Igbos, stay quiet. You see them, but they say if all your investments are in Kano, in Lagos, they tell you if you make noise, you lose your investments. They tell you cannot break away. If you break away, you lose your investments. If you say you want independent state of Biafra, you lose your investment. You see Igbos stay docile. They cannot do anything. They are completely handicapped. There is nothing they can do. And that is why people see them as cowards, because they are afraid of losing their investments. If not, Igbos can fight the whole of Africa. If not for this, I'm not telling you a lie. It's because now they have money, they don't want what happened during the war to happen to them. They don't want to lose their investment. That's why you see them. Everybody is playing, tossing them around. Now let's go further. Carl asked a good question. So where in Africa can you invest? Let me tell you. The best place to invest is your home state, where you come from, your village, your town, your home state. That is why now I realize, now I understood why they say home is the best. Where that's your origin, that place you come from. Forget about business, property appreciating and things like that. If you invest, if you are living abroad and you have citizenship, invest abroad. If you are living abroad and you have documents, invest abroad rather than investing in Africa. Now, listen, everybody that have been following me, I've been saying this in before. I make videos, I say invest abroad. 90% of your investment should be abroad and 10% back home. If you are living abroad, the white man cannot steal your property, cannot demolish your property. The white man, they are not like African people that will fight you based on your tribe or religion. Now I'm giving it to you pure. I've been saying it. If you go back to my videos, you see where I tell you, invest abroad, invest abroad. People don't understand. And when you hear home is the best, where is your home? Home is that place that your ancestors come from, where nobody can intimidate you, nobody can. That is, when you invest there, it will remain there for life. That house you are, some people, if you go to some villages, some people are still living in the house of their great-grandparents. Some people are living in the house of their great-grandparents. Nobody will touch it. It has been there for generations. Nobody's dragging it with you. You see, a man will rise up and build a house. That house will serve generations. Great-grandchildren will still live in that house. It could be mud house, but it will still be there. It will still remain there. Your descendants will grow to meet that mud house. That is home. Your descendants, whether it is a mud house or a block house, you will see that's what you left a legacy behind. You understand me? So that house, my father built a house. That house my father built has served generations in his village. I did not realize this since on time. Oh. Don't say, nah, city. They will. I'm not telling you. Some people are lucky. So now, it is when you take your investment home. Now listen. When you go to your home state, the region where you come from, look for a better site. If you like, where a bubbling area. Buy land where it bubbles, where it's happening. Build your house there and have peace for life. Some people prefer to put all their money in their village. You know, in the next 1 million years, your generation, your descendants will meet that house. Even when you die, you know your children and your children's children will grow to meet that house. That's a legacy. That is what I call somebody resting in peace. When you die, you rest in peace. But you cannot put your investment where anything can happen and your descendants will not meet the house. You are not sure. That your village, that your town is bust up. If you carry war, come there, war will finish there. That battle will end there. The war will finish there. You cannot come to my village and even if you like, from heaven come, that war will finish there. Because that's the only place I have. So, let me tell you, because a lot of people watching me are guys based abroad. Now, see, When you go to your village and buy a land, a genuine land, in the next 200 years, that land is there. In fact, the land my father gave to us, the building here, I do not, this was a land we inherited from great-grandfather that I don't even know who they were. You see it? The land my father built us and the one he left for us was a land I don't even know the people that even got that. I don't know how the land came about, but it's still there. The only person that can touch your village land is either your brother, your sister, or your family members. That's where you need to be very careful. Family members may be the ones that may tamper with your properties based on bloodline or blah, blah, blah. But if you have money as somebody from abroad, go to your town. You must not buy in the village. Go to your state capital if you want to live and buy your property there. Then you have peace. You must not go to your village. Go to your state capital if you have enough money. Look for the best site, best location. Buy your house. Now, there are good places everywhere. Then you buy a property where you will be oppressed, where every time you'll be afraid of people coming to harass you, coming to intimidate you. You buy a property where you are not safe. Every time you'll be afraid what you cannot even voice. You cannot say, you'll be afraid. Now, somebody educated me. Many years I did not listen. The guy told me, said, listen, this country is not the same. It's not one. You buy property somewhere, they will not, you cannot even cough. Every day they will come to intimidate you. They come to harass you. What a life. Black people are backward. So the only place you can have peace, the only place you can have peace is you go to your home state. Now, if you come to my place, who born you now? Onyeke Ebo. If you touch my, where you want to run go? All of us are the same people. Where do you want to run to? If you touch my thing, then that means you are not coming back to that town again. Because that fight will be forever now. If you can't touch my place, now that fight will be forever. How? But in another person's land, they'll keep oppressing you. Carl asked him an important question. How can what happens if I can't speak my native language? How can I do business in my language, this thing? Carl, somebody said, what in a situation where Ada babe, okay, where is safe? Where is safe? Where is safe? Where in Nigeria that they are not kidnapping? Tell me where it's not safe. Now death is everywhere. If you go to all the people living, Asaba self is now go to Asaba now. There is problem. All these northerners are fighting people, unaliving people in Asaba. What did you come here to talk self? Go watch videos. Northerners are unaliving people in Asaba. What are you talking? You say Asaba. What are you talking? Why are you coming here to say what you don't know? Go see what is going on. Don't you see videos online? Go to your home state and go to your home state. Now go check. That means you are not current. Go to your home state and now your place is your place. Your home is your home. If you do not want to invest in your home, invest abroad. If you do not want to invest in your home, your native land is not, you don't call a country there's some country you don't call their native land though. Does that mean if you cannot invest in your home state, native land, invest abroad. Invest abroad. So guys, Hope you now go to my YouTube channel at Uncle Rodi and subscribe to my YouTube page. Go to Uncle Rodi on YouTube. Now go subscribe to my YouTube page. Go to my Uncle Rodi, go to my YouTube. Now you see my bio. Go to my TikTok bio. You see YouTube link. Press that link. It will direct you to my YouTube page. Mary Young, I appreciate you. Mary Young, let me tell you, it is better you build a house in the village. Even when we are looking at other side of the coin now, it is better you leave a legacy that coming generations will come and see. Now, do you know what it takes to build a house? Do you know what it takes to work and make money? After working and making money, fighting, do you know what it takes to build a house? Now, it's not a child's play. After working and making money or establishing a business, somebody will come and demolish it. In order not to run that risk of demolishing your house, go to your village and build your house. Somebody that is telling me about town or city. Which city or town is better than abroad where we are living? Can you compare where we live abroad to any town in Africa, any town or city in Africa? So when it comes to the language, we will talk about people who are unable to speak their native languages, if they should invest in Africa or not. I'm talking based on what is happening in Africa now. Do you understand what I mean? Do you understand it? I've not been to Cape Town. But my own opinion is, I continue saying it, if you live abroad and you have the right documents, invest abroad. If you live abroad and you have the right documents, invest abroad. Now, and if you want to invest at home, go to your village, go to your town, go to your home state and invest there. If you talk about security, one day you have to defend your homeland, your papa's land. Yes. So people are saying, let me tell you, our ancestors were able to defend their land. Do you know what? Our ancestors fought colonizers. Do you know the tribal wars they fought to defend that place you call home, your village today? Do you think it just came? Do you think it just came? Do you know the wars they fought to defend that place? You don't know. You think the people just came and owned the land. You don't understand. So, if our ancestors were able to give us a place we call home, to protect it, and we were raised there, today you are running away, you say it's unsafe. Our ancestors defended their homeland. You that say you are a man, you see what you are taking. Hey, it's not easy. Hey. You cannot defend your homeland. If you are unable to defend your homeland, then where else are you going to defend? That place you call home, you are not able. A place your ancestors left for you, you are running away from there. When I tell people, if I return to Africa, I'm going to my village, you think I'm joking. If I decide to return to Africa, I'm going to my home state. I've seen abroad now. Where haven't I been? Which abroad is better than European, all these capital cities we have in Europe? Which city in Africa you can compare with all these capital territories we have in Europe here? Everybody, hey, home is not safe. But your ancestors lived there and died there and kept it safe and handed it over to you. Today you are running. I told you, those men, Those men, you know what is called home? When people come and chase you from your home, now you are not a people. You have no history now. You have no history. So when I made a mistake, I retraced I retraced my step. I went to my village. So even if I'm no longer alive, my children can go anytime. Even in the next 100 years, they go to my village. Say this, even if they don't know me, their great grandfather kept this thing in the village. Nobody will go to the village and remove it. You see the legacy. You understand me? You see the legacy. I did not remember this. I didn't think about this before. And if I build a small bungalow, you come and build, another person come and build, before you know it, that village will be developed. All these places you call cities, all these townships, all these cities were villages before it became developed. If I build my own, you build your own, this person build your own, before you know it, that village, that place you call village will be developed. Do you understand what I mean? So, in order for you, growing up, I respect. You see, I respect my father's generation. You see those men that fought that war, those were brave men. You see those men, those were brave men. All the men you have here now, I don't know the kind of men they be like, those men. You see that generation that fought that war, those were men. I don't know the kind of people we have now, the kind guys, the kind people we call men now. Well, guys, let me bring this program to an end. Well, so guys, NK for life, I will not say that, so people will hear agege men. Complete agege men, no. Somebody made a request. Let me bring in. Who made the request? Let me bring in. Okay, guys, don't move. Two people made a request. Let me bring the people in. And if you don't, I'm sure people respect, so don't move. Some people want to say their mind. Now, I brought people in now. What's going on? They are not. Make the request. Let me bring you. Let me make a request. Let me bring you in. I tried to bring people in. They did not join. Who want to say something? Make a request. Let me bring you in. I'll give you. Okay. Since nobody made a request, let me end the program. So, guys, have you followed my... Come, stop the marketing. Now, East is the best to do business. You want Igbo people to leave their homes and be doing business in your place, so that you keep oppressing them. Igbo people should go to their region and establish themselves, so that you keep saying Igbo, Igbo, Igbo. Let them go to their region and start their businesses. What are you talking about? Then go to Igbo land and try what you are trying in other places. If you are an Igbo person, return home and go establish your business there. I'm the person telling you.
Yes, Uncle Rodney. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, this is Junior from Belgium.
Okay, I'm listening to you, and many other people are listening to you.
Okay, for me, I'm a Sierra Leonean, but okay. I love being an African.
Okay.
I love Nigerians everywhere too. Yes, sir. Yes, you were talking something very important concerning life in the village. I think someone who have lived in abroad and see the life in abroad can tell you a lot, the differences, how to live in the village, rather than living in big cities where there's a lot of chaos, too much fighting, too much enmities, and too much form of like tribalism or stuff. I've observed something when I used to go to Africa. Whenever someone lives in the city, you don't have too much like space or the kind of life that you are living in abroad. The only way or the only side that you can have it is when you live in your village. There you have the peaceful environment and you have the lovable atmosphere. But I've been telling this to people, but they think that like someone is just saying something. For me, I don't see any reason why someone will live in a big city like Lagos, which of course you have some other outside towns or other villages that one can live, especially you that who is living abroad. So what you say is very important. But for me, even me, I prefer to build my own house, even if it's a duplex or whatever. I prefer to build it in my village because from there I can have my big space and a lot of peace. You see. So this is
See,
why I try
Junior, in your village where your ancestors originate from, nobody can come there and mess you up. This is your home, this is your village. It's different from when you are from Sierra Leone, you go to somewhere where it's not your village, you are a stranger there.
Of course, yes.
African mentality is still backward. They say it's the same country, but it's not actually the same country.
Yes.
I'm telling you, even you are safer abroad than in the place you call country.
Yes, sir.
You are safer abroad than the place you call country.
No, that is true. That is true. That one, no one can say that is not true. We have witnessed it several times, even starting from the airports till go to main side. You will see the differences. No, abroad is great different. There's great different. We are not saying here in the name of we are condemning our countries.
But this is the truth.
Bad or good.
We are talking the reality.
You see, this is the real truth. Look what is happening today in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Huh? Because of religion, because of tribalism. Look at corruption everywhere. Huh?
Thank you.
Is Nigeria going to have a 1 year peace? When?
It's not going to happen.
Even 1 year peace. Every day we are hearing calamity in Nigeria. Every day. That's why I say one friend of Nigerian to me. I said that the day Nigeria will be peaceful, will be strong. The whole Africa will be strong. I say Nigeria is the backbone of Africa, but you people are not seeing this. I said this to this guy. I say, if Nigeria remain peaceful, nobody will come to abroad. No African will come to abroad.
The truth is Nigeria can never be peaceful because of the religious differences. The people living in northern part of Nigeria, they have different mentality, different religion. They don't think the ideology, the way of life, the mentality is not the same.
Uncle Rodney, look at the same religion also, the same people, the same northern, they are fighting themselves again.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what is going on in that country? Okay, we say that the northerners are fighting the other side. Okay, within the northerners also, they are fighting to themselves. So does that really make sense?
No.
Huh? Religion doesn't belong to us, doesn't belong to our ancestors.
That means, Junior, you have been saying, you have been watching me. This religion does not belong to even Africans.
This is my 1 year I've been watching you, Uncle Rodney. I'm always on the watching you every day. Even if I don't meet to watch you, I will come at night and go to YouTube and listen back your videos. Every day I'm doing it. This is my 1 year. I started following since July last year.
I always say it here. I keep saying it. Religion is the greatest problem we have in Africa. And man, the thing is, later today, I'm going to go live again and we are going to talk. Somebody made a request. The person that made a request on Facebook, could you please?
And also, do you know one thing also? There are some ladies also, maybe just because of you are a Christian, they say they cannot marry you because they are from a Muslim background. I said, look, what kind of stupid mentality is this, sir? What's going on in Africa? How can you, because you are a Muslim, you cannot marry a Christian?
See.
What kind of enmity are we creating for ourselves up to now?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you for bringing this up. Mary, make the request again. Let me bring you in. Mary Young, make the request again.
Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Junior.
All right, sir.
Thank you. Mary, make the request. I don't know how to bring people in on Facebook, but make that request again. Let me bring you in. Cow, make a request. Let me see if I can bring you in. Cow, make a request, or Mary, make a request. If you want to come, make a request. Let me try bring you in. Cow, make a request, or Mary, make a request. Mary Young, I thought you made a request before. Let me see if I can send you a request. I don't know how it's done. I don't even know. I know how to operate TikTok perfectly well. Hello, what's the name? Ancient, I brought you in. Say your mind quick so that another person can say his mind. Now, Big Collins, you can say your mind.
Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you. So I've been watching you. I think it's 2 months now, up to 3 months. I've been following your program. I see what you are saying. Today, everything you just say is 100 correct.
Thank you.
No, it's less. Because why? When people you talk about invest into your home. When people talk about home is home, but we don't know the meaning. So now you see the problem now is that giving us agenda, and that's okay. When you do anything you do for your home, it's not waste. You understand? So you see everything. If you see the problem of Igbo, we are not Igbo. Nobody's happy for what is happening now in Nigeria, what is going on. Even that inner the canon judgment. You see, when we talk about Nigeria, they are playing. People think we are joking. That country, they are playing with people's life. You understand? They are using people's life to play politics. That they are dirty politics. That never bring them to anywhere. When they will when they will come to Formula, they will beat the hand of white people. You understand? So you see, like when you go to Dukanu case, what about the people that just come out? The country, they will sit down, their host banded. They try to make dialogue with banded. They sit down with banded, they eat together, they drink together. They will give them money, give them everything. What about somebody that just tell us, see what is happening, see where Nigeria is going. Now they say it's terrorist. How is it being terrorist? Nobody, they never bring that proof. They just pay. You see that judgment they just passed? That judgment is a bullshit. You understand? That judgment they can still appeal again. Nothing. The country will not rot it. They will not end the life.
But Collins, this is Nigeria for you. Corrupt judicial system. Everybody know what happens, and this is why I keep telling you. Listen, the country is not one, and everybody. If you are listening to me, invest in your home state. I know why I'm saying it. Invest where that place your ancestors come from. Invest there.
Yes. Imagine my place now, for example, now, I will build my house because I have a problem, because of interest. People will come and dominate my house without no prover. It's not possible. You understand? It's not possible. You see, let me tell you, Igbo, if I'm not, because I'm in South, Igbo is the pillar of Nigeria. Everybody know that. Everybody know that because they know that when Igbo is breaking out, when Biafra is breaking out from Nigeria, Nigeria is zero. Nigeria is zero. Nigeria is not going forward. You see, I want to advise all our people. This problem, this fight is not for only Igbo. It's for everybody. You see, some people that is backing some people. I don't want to make sure they know they are safe already. Because you see, they will come to the mess at the same time. They will come to the problem. Because you see, this problem, they'll just try to look and say it's nothing. This is a big problem. Because you see, our people, they can never go far. They can never do anything. Insecurity, you can't go anywhere. Our country is working. And you see some people that will come on social media, they will come and talk to us that say Nigeria is working. Our country is working. We don't have light. We don't have insecurity. No school. Everything. Every day, people spy every day. They are kidnapping people every day. Now somebody that just says something with him mad, now you say he's guilty. What about the people that are doing it over there? They see that they have been watching them. They are looking at them and they see the truth. They don't want to say, let America come. That's the only thing. Let America come. With the resources they want to come and take, everybody they are better, they want to come and take resources by resources. Let who will resources? Is it not South? Is it not South? Let them come and take the resources. The South will be come for. Tell me what is good about South. What they do for South? They are using money to pump only one place, only two states. Since 1960, almost about 65 years now, Nigeria is still backward. We are still suffering. We are still struggling to have only life. Is it not shameful thing? Now we will come and say Nigeria is giant of Africa. Everybody should shut up to make that Nigeria is giant of Africa. You don't know where you are going. You don't know your right. Is it not foolishness?
Mr. Collins, people need to keep speaking up. There is nothing good about Nigeria. The whole thing is messed up.
Nothing. Zero. Unless the people that say Nigeria is good, maybe they never travel out of
Nigeria. They never travel out of Nigeria. And I will keep speaking up. Let's hear from Chidinma. Thank you, B. Collins.
Nice to meet you. God bless you, brother.
You too.
Thank you so much, sir. Actually, I don't have much things to say. I just want to appreciate your work. You have been doing really well. And I appreciate what you are doing. At least this today, I now realize the main problem we the Igbo have by inventing outside our land. So I don't know what to say. I just want to encourage you to keep preaching, telling our people, let's learn how to invest on our own place. Because the main reason why we are going through all these things is because our houses, businesses is out there. So when we remember those things, we can't go back home. So, but if we start it now, at least good thing will happen in future. So let's keep on telling our people to learn how to invest in our own land. That is my point. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll keep doing that. Let's hear from you, Togo. Togis.
Yeah. Good day, sir.
You're welcome.
Good day, sir. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
It is an honor meeting you. Have been watching. It is an honor meeting you. I always watch you.
Thank you.
Time. And I wanted to make my own contribution.
Okay.
In the Bible, King Solomon said, it is better to eat bitter leaf in a place where there is love than to eat the finest meat in a place where there is strife and contempt.
Thank you so much. I learned it from you.
So based on that teaching, it is better that people appreciate a place where you are safe and your life is valued. Your right is respected. It is better you stay there than the finest place. However, due to condition and the way business work, there are systems that not all of us are privileged to be rich. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Some of us have to take, there is a vacuum in market. There are places that certain things are needed and nobody is there to provide. So because of that, a responsible and enterprising person, we have to travel. But you should not forget home. I hope you understand what I mean.
Yeah, my TikTok name is Uncle Rodi on YouTube. Mary, 1 second, please. My TikTok name, you have a good point. My TikTok name is Uncle Rodi on TikTok. Go to Uncle Rodi on TikTok, then you will see people there. Keep talking, please.
So, if you see opportunity and condition make you to travel, go and make your money. Then don't forget home. You understand? It's like going to the farm. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I see our people in South Africa and you see them going through reject. That is not good for the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you see them, you go to somewhere in other parts of the country and they don't respect your human right. Mm-hmm. Fundamental human right that you were born with. So I agree with your message, but if condition demands that you must go and fulfill a vacuum, grab an opportunity in a faraway land, don't forget home.
Thank you.
That is all. That's my contribution.
I appreciate you.
Meeting you, sir.
Thank you.
I've gained a lot from many of your raw intake and your experience because you are saying from the heart. Thank you very much. Continue doing your work.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Togis. So let's hear from the next. some again.
Good morning, brother. Thank you for all what you have been doing. May God bless you.
Bless you
I
too.
just want to contribute to this last caller. He said when he was talking about going back home to invest. Going back home to invest is a very, very good thing. But when you think of the insecurity that is in Nigeria now, especially from our side, the south or the southeast, let me put it that way. The things that is happening in Nigeria now, when we don't even know where we are coming from, where we are going. We don't even know when the mayhem will start, because people that are hiding in our forests, we don't even know although we know their mission, but we don't know when they will strike. So going back home to go and invest, it is not safe, because our land is almost taken by this terrorists, these Fulanis. So how can we go back home and invest when our land is not safe? People are being killed every day, and then our politicians, they sit down, they don't talk, they fold their hands, they just close their eyes as if they don't know what is happening in the country. Let me just say, I'm from the south, from Delta States. I've lived all my life in Kano before I traveled to abroad. You understand? I have experienced so many killings in Kano. When it comes to a little bit thing, let me just say, like a little things, you will see them going around to Christian houses, burning houses, killing families, kill whole families, burning churches. This thing has been going on.
But this is why, excuse me, this is why, how can you share a country with people that have such a mentality? You see what?
Our people are not speaking. Why our people are not speaking about that?
That's it.
Are they not saying? Why
are they not saying? Why are they quiet?
Nigeria should divide. Why are they not saying that we should split? Why are they? If you go online, you will see some stupid people from the south as if saying, Nigeria is one.
You know why? You know why? Because they do not. So let me give you. Because they don't want Igbos to move out of Nigeria. This is why the rest tribes are quiet. They believe if they keep speaking up, and they are dying.
But we are dying.
Instead of them to allow Igbos go, they believe Igbos must be part of them. That's why they are not speaking up.
But the things that is affecting Igbos is affecting us from.
Yes, that's it. And nobody. This topic you brought up now, everybody knows it, but they are not speaking up. You see, you lived in Kano and Tisa, people are dying. Even see now, students were kidnapped in primary schools. Are you correct? Are you hearing the latest?
Of course.
How can you live in a country like that where students cannot even go to school? Your children cannot go to school.
It has been like this. I think 1991 I was in Kano. I remember what happened during the time of Riyad Bonke that came to preach. We all run for our life. Me, I slept at the police station for 3 good days. We know what happened in Sabongeri. People are being killed, especially these Benue people you are seeing today. They are still killing them. Oh my God. I will never forget that event that took place. But still, our people, our foolish people from the south, still insisting that we should be one. I don't get it. I still don't get it.
Because of the Igbos.
More people will die.
It's not because of the Igbos.
Look at what is happening to Mazi Kanu. None of our prominent people have been speaking up. They're quiet. And all these things Mazi Kanu have been saying, he has come to pass, and some of the things will still happen. From now to December, you will see.
Even Yoruba land now is even affected. If you go Ogun State, Kwara State, all the whole Yoruba lands, Fulanis have taken over the forest.
It's so painful.
And Yorubas are not even talking self. They are quiet. They fear Igbos should not live out of Nigeria. They prefer people to keep dying.
But bros, please, I want to ask you one thing. My pain is this. I am really pain. Anytime I sit down, I cried. I cried because of Mazi Kanu. That I'm not from Igbo, I'm from Delta, but we are all brothers. We are all one. I cried because this man suffered a lot. He still be suffering. You understand why I'm crying? Who sold Mazi Kanu? The people that sold Mazi Kanu, they are not from other tribe. They are still these Igbos. Some of them that sold him out. Why did they do that to sell their own brother to his own enemies? Why?
Good question.
Why?
Good question. You see, There is a story we read in the Bible. Let me tell you, let me answer you now. And this is what, before this issue of politics, Nigerian politics, every day we gather here, we talk about life experiences. And what I teach here is never you trust anybody. But let me take you down a bit to biblical story. Jesus Christ chose his disciples, and he had 12 disciples. Among these 12 disciples, one betrayed him. So in every 12, in every gathering, there must be someone that may snitch on you. Have it in mind. And this is why you need to be very careful. Not because it happened to Nnamdi Kanu, it happens everywhere. If you read Shakespeare, Julius Caesar, you will see that it was, the best friend that snapped, I think, Brutus at the back. Say, even you, Brutus. You understand me? That what the best friend struck him at the back. I forgot, I read it back many years. So, if you are going on in life, be guided, be watchful, because those, I keep telling people, I say, those closest to you may betray you.
Oh, it is really hard to break.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's hear from Ozi Supremo.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
Baba Rodi, you're doing well.
I appreciate you.
I've been watching. I've followed you for 3 weeks now. You always come here. You drop the bomb. Seriously, I'm in the UK, yeah, and I've served in the British Army. I'm ex-soldier. I remember when I retired from the army, I tried to go back home and bring some knowledge to our Nigerian army, but I couldn't do it because of betrayal. Just like you said, big man, the Judas, in every, the problem with another thing we have back home is if you try to bring, an improvement, your own brother will try to sabotage you.
Correct.
The reason why the Igbos are suffering is because they don't love one another. They do not love one another, and they are afraid to go out there and take freedom from this. And you mentioned something, one key point. Because they have investments outside of their land, the government can take the piece out of them. Because investments outside of their land becomes like the government holds them like how do you call it? When you hold
Hostage now.
thank you.
Hostage.
You hit the nail on the head. So number one, Igbos need to stop backstabbing themselves, just like they've done to our brother Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. The other day, I said this like a year ago on a group here. I saw one group on TikTok and everybody was just lynching me like, oh yeah, what you sound like his brothers put him there. They don't want him to come. His brothers put him there. Like what you said again, that some of these prominent businessmen, I don't want to mention names, all of them are just in their couches, silent, not even saying anything about it. It's terrible, it's absolutely terrible. Igbos need to come together, love one another, and like you said.
Ozi, can I ask you a question? Are you an Igbo person?
Yes, I'm Igbo. I'm from Anambra State, Nnewi, precisely.
And you say Igbo don't love themselves. You don't love anybody in your family. You don't love people who don't love you in your family.
You don't understand what I'm saying? Igbos backstab themselves.
It's a lie. If you're not an Igbo man, if you're Igbo, can you say that?
I am an Igbo man.
Is the people that love themselves. Stop that.
Listen to me.
No, please, no argument, please. Please, one after the other, please. Please.
Rudy, let me tell you a story here. When my dad passed away, then I was. Can I finish speaking, please?
Voice, allow him to finish. I will give you enough time to say your mind. Voice, please, allow him to finish. I will give you enough time to say your mind. Allow him to finish, please. After EKGR, then Voice, you can speak your mind. Please, you have time to speak, say your mind. No, my brother, continue.
Baba Rudy, when my dad passed away, I got the news when I was still serving in the British Army. Devastating news. Baba Rudy, I went home in disguise. I'm the firstborn child of a family. I have 4 sisters. I went home in disguise. Nobody knew I was there, but I was right there. Do you know why? For fear of being on a line.
not coming back, not living there, not because it was chaos. I'm not saying all Igbos don't love themselves, but majority of the time, this is what happened. We need to come together as brothers.
Narrative.
Okay?
I
So
love
say
my
narrative,
Igbo.
brother.
They
Igbo,
love
I know I'm telling you. The reason why Nnamdi Kanu was locked away is because of some of the Judas and the Igbo.
I brought Onye Beke
And the Igbo.
Now,
I'm from Anambra.
Onye Beke ka eso Igbo. Kwe number ka eso Igbo. Onye Beke.
Voice, please. Voice, it will get to your turn, please.
From Nnewi.
Voice, wait.
Okay.
Wait. Let's hear from Ozzy. Let's hear from EKGR. Then Voice will say your mind, please. Thank you. Let's hear from EKGR. Thank you.
Uncle, 1 second. 1 second. Let me get this.
Okay, EKGR said.
Uncle, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I believe. I think Nigeria is dead on arrival. And I think one thing is that what happened yesterday, they are mortgaging Nnamdi Kanu's life for 2027. That's what I see.
Correct.
That's what I see. They are mortgaging that man's life. Tinubu knows he already fell in the north. Now he's looking for a way to get votes in the south. But why using it? Why using someone? What has this man done? Nothing. Only one succession of Nigeria. And Nigeria should, and I believe one thing, as Uncle as you said, Igbo should go their way. They should start doing business in their land. When they appreciate their land, when they come together, build something in their land, I think they will be ready for Biafra. Biafra, they can have this Biafra. Trust me, they can have it. And I believe one thing, we and the Northerners, we are not the same. The mentality is not the same.
No.
Everything is different. They don't value human life. Don't get me wrong, they are straightforward people, but they don't value human life. You can't be with people that don't value human life. How can you go, a whole school, carry their children, see people's children and go, and just go? Before those children come back, they will come back pregnant. What is that? Only in the name of what? In the name of what? Religion. These people don't value life.
We shouldn't live like this. This is the truth. We cannot live like this. We need to stop pretending.
We need to stop pretending.
This is not life.
Shebun Goodme is running around Nigeria talking nonsense. Nnamdi Kanu is campaigning, say, I want my people to be free. He's in so they put him in prison for life. What kind of nonsense is this? I believe that there should be succession. Nigeria should, like, the Northerners should have their own country. The Southerners should come and Southeast and East, or they should have their own country. They should have their own country. These people can just go their way. We have enough of them. We had enough of them. Let's just train our army, start our own government, and do everything. These people can just go. We have had enough of it. We don't want them again.
We are not the same.
Not living like this. People that have one-sided way of thinking. If it's not the religion, it's nothing. If it's not unaliving human being, it's nothing. Everything has to be their way. And the thing that pains me more, Uncle, is that there are governors that should rally around and say, all these billionaires, they should rally around and say, no, leave this man, let this man come down, let this man come back. Even if you want to put him in jail, put him in a jail in Lagos or aside. Not even in jail, they shouldn't even tolerate it. Because enough of this, Uncle. We had enough. Nothing else. Look at, the bandits are running around free, even having TikTok accounts and all that. And the Southerners, nothing. If you have a gun, they will take license from you. If you have, let me not mention the name. If you have like pew, they take license from you. The Northerners are with their ball, their everything. Look at, and the people that even can't, oh God. And this man, the only thing this man said was, let people go. Boys, please let me finish. I beg, please don't interrupt.
Yoruba is worse than who you are calling. Call your people too. Yoruba is worse.
Now, Voice, please take it easy. Allow him to finish. Voice, allow him to finish. You will say your mind. Let him finish this. I will give you enough time to say your mind. Allow him.
Yeah.
We don't do like this here. Give people respect. Allow them to say their mind. Then you say your mind.
Yeah. So for me, Uncle, in summary, if anything has to happen, Nigeria should just divide. Everybody, the Northerners, they don't have the same mind. This thing was Frederick Logat's mentality and putting what North and South together to form a company that they are benefiting up till today, because our downfall is making I will not even mention that state, but we should go our own way. Imo State have the largest cubing of gas in West Africa. There's so much oil. So let us enjoy our resources. Let them enjoy their minerals underground. Let us just be. We people are not thinking the same way. I don't see. These people think religion. the Southerners think of how to make life better. These people are just thinking of imagery and religion. That's all. And the only fuel is they just want everybody to worship them instead of uplifting their people. Their mentality, the way of life, the way they think is so different. And there is so much bias for these Igbo people. I imagine putting someone in prison that is just asking for cessation, and the other people are running around free, and they're even going to make peace with them. Uncle, no, enough of this. This is people go. I beg, let the Northerners go.
That is it. Nah, I appreciate you. There was a voice you speaking now. 1 second. There was a video I posted in Zamfara. If you see them on motorbikes going to wedding ceremony, I posted it on my YouTube. If you see them, they are free, wielding firearms, guns, and even they make videos and post online. Nothing is done to these terrorist groups. Let's hear from voice, please.
Uncle, thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Voice, let's hear from you, please.
God bless you for
Voice, we are not hearing you, please.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, now, loud.
Okay, Uncle, thank you so much, and God bless you for giving us this wonderful platform. This platform is voice to the voiceless. I will start with a man said, "Oh, his name is Ozi or what?" That was the one that pretended coming from Anambra State.
Please, voice. Voice, please. Voice, please don't insult people. Just say your mind without insulting anybody. You understand what I mean? What you got, teach us what you know.
What I'm saying is this, every time we keep on calling Nodna, but there's people worse than Nodna. There's people living corny life, dangerous and worse than Nodnas. You are talking who was the lawyer, who was the prosecution, who was the president, who was Senate, who was those people that jail Nnamdi Kanu, they are not Nodnas. Nodnas had been there before this man, before the case started. Nobody jailed Nnamdi Kanu. Binta Nyako was there, he knew the right thing to do. She knew the right thing to do. She knew the case was nothing. She knew the case was not supposed to be so. Court of appeal give him judgment. That was not a Yoruba man. But once you get to Yoruba turn, you see how he turned out. So they will start pushing the blame, pushing the narrative to somewhere. So we focus on something else. Leaving the demons inside Nigeria. Who are the demons? The main demons in this country are the Yoruba's government. Now somebody is here telling you that Northerners, we should separate from Northerners. They should live their own. Leaving the demons supporting them. Leaving the main character behind the sufferings of Nigeria. When you see that this is evil and you will use your media to cover it, who are you then? Are you not worse than the person committing the crime? The person said Igbo don't love themselves. This is the narrative they have been painting for a very long time, since time immemorial, that Igbo don't love themselves. They have been pushing this narrative and he was sinking in to the people's mind that Igbo don't love themselves. Who love themselves in that country more than Igbo? Igbo man will go to anywhere, any family that he doesn't know their people. Carry that family in boy. From the boy, made that family person. That is when you go to Igbo land now. Almost every family had a pidori or had at least a person that has money inside. Who made it possible? Igbo man. And they are putting the narrative that Igbo don't love themselves. Do you want Igbo to be feeding themselves with their breast milk before you know that? Yorubas are the people that doesn't love themselves most in this Nigeria. They hate themselves like anything. But the person will come and tell you that Igbo don't love themselves. In my family, we love ourselves. I love everybody as Igbo. I never see any Igbo man who hates Igbo person. We made ourselves billionaires. We don't know ourselves from anywhere. And the person will tell you, Igbo don't love themselves. That narrative is that they're pushing it for a very long time. It's not going to work anymore for us. Igbo love themselves more than everybody.
Okay, you've said your mind. I appreciate you.
Yes. So, what I'm saying is this: we should not allow this monster, this devil incarnate called Southwest, to push the narrative of what they have done. You see, to tell you that these people, they don't know anything, Northerners has used them once again.
Voice, you've said it before. Please conclude. Let's bring in other people, please.
Okay. To tell you that Northerners are wise people, they are wiser than the people they claiming they went to school. They have used them once again and dumped them. This history has repeated itself again. These people are born to be betrayers. They are born to be jealous and envy. They are born
Voice, please. Voice, please. You cannot just.
What I'm telling you is this: they can never put the narrative to anywhere.
Voice, you cannot address a whole Yoruba tribe like that, please. I don't want it.
I said the whole Yoruba. They are the monsters of Nigeria.
Please, Osita, I want to hear from you.
Baba Rodi, let me just round up real quick, please. To 1 minute here.
Okay.
I'll just round up, brother. And I apologize for starting this way. I never expected he would come up and start saying.
No, I've removed him because I don't like this.
Yeah. And I know he's listening, but I also apologize to him for being aggressive. But at the same time, I want to just on out what he said. He said, I said all Igbos don't love them. So that's not what I meant. I meant majority, most 50%. Like Igbos betray each other. Okay, it needs to stop before we can come together as a force and liberate ourselves. And we need to stop being afraid of going out there and taking freedom for ourselves. So Yorubas are good people. We got good Hausa, we got good Yorubas. I served with Yorubas in the British Army as well. I served with the Igbos as well. Okay, we love ourselves, but we need to come together as one, not just Igbos. Igbo, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. We need to Delta. Everybody needs to come together.
Thank you so much.
We need to take our freedom. Yeah.
So there are so many people.
When next you come up, we'll talk. Yeah.
Okay, no wahala.
Thank you very much, bro.
No problem. Let me bring you down.
Thank you.
So please, the next Osita, please, if you want to speak, do not insult any tribe or anything. You can make your opinion known, but don't come to and say this. Educate us, like we want to learn. Don't insult anybody or whatever.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
We are listening.
First of all, I must thank you for always, accepting me and bringing me up here, giving me the opportunity to speak my mind whenever I come to your live stream. It's a very big, very good honor. Thank you so much, sir. So my point regards to this is I'm heartbroken to this. First of all, to say I'm seriously heartbroken. Compared to what is going on in Nigeria and what is going on, the racists and all the rest, is really heartbroken. A lot of innocent people have lost their life. A lot of sons and daughters, mothers.
My brother, he hit the nail on the head so that others can speak. Many people are making requests. Say your mind so that tell us why you are here. Say it. Make your opinion known and then let's go because so many people are watching. Please.
Why I'm here is that the justice over Nnamdi Kanu, that is not a justice. That's really unacceptable. It's unacceptable, you understand? Mm-hmm. Because you can't tell me that someone that the courts have already, discharged, and you still keep on trying him, to this point of, making your final judgment of, putting him life imprisonment. It's not acceptable, And what I heard again is that they have moved him to another part of the...
We already know this. I appreciate you. You've said your mind. Please, let's hear from Dracon. Please. Thank you so much. Deacon, let's hear from you, please.
Good afternoon, Guruji. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
So, briefly, let me just say something, right? The other speaker that spoke that said 50% or 70% of Igbos don't like themselves. I will agree to that. I'm a Yoruba person, and actually, I don't want this union, this Nigerian union. I don't like it. my own opinion, I want everybody to go to their separate ways because some people don't value human life.
Correct.
They can just buy anybody and they will tell them that they will give them 7 virgins in heaven, and we are not supposed to be with those people, right?
No.
I have been saying it since. I said if Yoruba did not fight for their freedom and leave Nigeria, if Igbo goes, I will join Igbo people. In fact, I will change my name from Shola to Chukwuemeka because I don't see reason why we would be together with people that are not okay, right? Regarding for Igbos not loving themselves, I posted something on my Facebook page and I said free Nnamdi Kanu now. Hashtag. I got a lot of engagement. Sir, 90% of people that was criticizing me for that statement, they were Igbos. 90%. So people come and tell me, remove your mouth from Nnamdi Kanu.
Let me tell you something, Deacon. There is
Okay.
a strategy Northerners use. So they send them out on social media. They bear Igbo names, but actually they are not Igbos.
Okay.
It took me time to realize this. Most of the people you see that present themselves as Igbos are not actually Igbos, but they use Igbo names to come and cause confusions. This is what they do. So you need to have it in mind. No. It happens to me. I never knew before. Many of them are Northerners, but yes, many of them are Northerners. They cause confusions. They put divisions among tribes. This is what they do. You need to know it now. They put some are bearing. See, let me tell you, Deacon, the greatest nightmare of Northerners is to divide Nigeria. They see Nigeria as what God has done for them. So all of them, what they do is they make sure they want Nigeria to remain one at the detriment of others. And the thing is, they do not want to live like others, be civilized in their ways. Religion comes first, and then it's small thing. If you have an opposing view, you are dead. So have in mind that most of the people you see that are making that comment are not Easterners. They are Northerners. They bear Yoruba names, they take Igbo names, they take all those things to come and put asunder, seeds of discord among people. So continue, please.
Okay, because I was wondering that how can me, Yoruba boy, be fighting for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, and people that are his own are saying, no, it's now I now understood. Yes, you're actually right, sir. Because anybody can go and open social media with any name and just hide under that and be pushing narrative that is not like now I get what you're saying. But if we are to move forward, when I'm saying we, I'm not saying as Nigeria as an entity, because Nigeria as an entity has
collapse.
It's not working, right? It's not working. Every day, this guy that amalgamated us, I curse him every day.
Lugard.
Because you can't bring people that have sense. You not bring them together with people that does not have sense. It will not work. It cannot work.
It cannot
So
work.
I think my own opinion is that everybody should just go their own ways. If they think that it is too tedious or too big, then we should do regionalization. Every region should take care of their mineral resources, their wealth and everything. With that, I think our regions or our places will be prosperous, and we'll see. If you see, I'm in Abuja here. Weekend, if you see the way these Hausa boys drives these expensive cars, that some of them I've never seen them before. If you see the way they do in Abuja here, so it's our money, collective money. Some people will just be stealing, and we have the thing that we are supposed to benefit from the thing, we are not benefiting. So thank you so much, sir.
I appreciate you. Let's hear from Swallow, please. Let's hear from you. Deacon, you spoke well. I appreciate you, Deacon.
Good morning, sir.
You are welcome.
Thank you. I always listen to you, but I'm a Liberian. My perspective might likely be somehow different. And as a Liberian, and one of those who suffer from tribal war after the Liberian, civil conflict, where people were identified by their tribe and executed. When in my ethnic group or one of those targeted, sometimes when I hear people defending based on their tribe, I become jittery. And no insult to anybody. But sometimes when I listen and people in Nigeria are talking about Igbo, they are talking about this, sometimes I get scared. But you know your story best. But my point that I want to make here is that people who are ruling Nigeria are the problem. Because if you are a national leader and you take your tribe or your region prominent, then you're not supposed to be a head of Nigeria. A person who is a head of that country supposed to fee for everybody. And when it comes to the judgment that was given to Kanu, when I look at it, it's disproportionate to the crime committed. We hear on social media, we see videos of people being, on a live in churches. We see videos of people going on people's farm and taking their crops and rooting all cassava, giving it to cow with AK-47 hanging on them. These are the main source of the insecurity. And the sheikh who also went on media, and I saw the video where he said if all people attack those bandits, they are attacking them, and he had a photo, taking photo with them, and we see people going for a peace meeting and aligning bandit with AK-47, with RPG, sitting down in that meeting. And these are the real criminals that Nigeria is supposed to neutralize.
No, they're not after, because see, you don't know. This is the problem. They dine and wine with terrorists. You understand me? When they arrest them, you understand me? Even some of them were recruited into Nigerian military. Terrorists, they were pardoned and recruited into Nigerian military. That is why today they say Nigerian military is infiltrated. Can you imagine a country? Even one came out to say these terrorists should, come out of the forest, and they will be, even they stand the chance of being the president of the country.
Yes, yes.
You saw it. Somebody said that terrorists can stand the chance of being a president. Now, I don't want to be part of this kind of country. No, this is not it.
So, looking at that, people should be given chance. And if you don't want the other country, the other part of the country to go independent, then give them the services that they need, let them live freely, give them the freedom that is needed. But I can tell you the problem that we have is religion.
But I've been saying, I do not know how long you've been following me, please. I keep saying it, the problem we have in Africa is religion. And one of the main problem is Islam. Because of the agenda, that's jihadist agenda, to take over people's territories. I have to say it.
I agree with you. Because this, and as a result, they keep the population illiterate, and they do not translate the Quran for them to read for themselves, to understand. They have selected voices that they recite as a recitation, and you only know that part to go and recite 5 times a day the same thing. Because if they are translated the Quran for them to read from page to page with their own understanding, and allow them the Christianity, I can condemn the Bible, I can go in church, but we go for a Bible study. We can argue with pastor and say why you are saying. I don't think that what they say, and everybody go by their business. But in Islam, they tell you that if you question it, then you are not a true Muslim. And all of these things is...
See, Swedi, in northern Nigeria, you question the doctrines. If you argue with them, you may die. You don't understand. If you talk about Muhammad, they say you blaspheme, you may die. If you talk about Islam and they don't agree with you, you may die. You don't understand it. This one I can talk about Are you getting the point?
Yes.
You talk about maybe Muhammad or Islam, you die there. If you have an opposing view, you are dead.
Yes, I agree with you. So the people live in fear. They will never tell the truth because of the fear of their life. This is a religion that they say when you leave it, there is a clause there is a verse that say when the person leave the religion, it should be on a life. So who want to be on a life? This is the situation. So that's just my take. Thank you for the advocacy. Continue what you are doing. That's great.
I appreciate it. Please mute your telephone. Thank you. Sweetie, thank you so much. Let's hear from the next, please. Pastor the Osas.
Okay.
Pastor the Boss.
Jidekiji, my brother, Jidekiji, you are doing a wonderful job. I didn't actually know that you actually bring people up on your life. Because me, my own, I focus on bringing people up. We must wake people up. People must understand that what the Igbos don't help. We don't hate other tribes of Nigeria. We just want to fly and meet other countries that want to be developed. We cannot be slaves in our country and continue to live with slaves and watch our children live like slaves. We want to make a change. Me, personally, I live in Europe for 26 years and I don't find that okay, that my children are not going to come back to my father's land. So it's very sad that we are sitting down watching people who know only cow and Islam to take our futures, to take it to another place. And we sit down, when you talk, they come to treat you. You see, so this madness going on in Africa must stop. It must stop. What I want to say this morning is this: I appreciate you so much because there is no way we can get this done without not educating our people, without not telling our people the truth. If the Northerners cannot say the truth, we are here to tell them the truth. Most of the Northerners that follow me, they come here to attack me, but I still stand on and tell them the truth. My brother, it is 3 years now that I put 1,000 euro. Anybody who can tell me one advantage of Islam, come and tell me, and I'll give it to you. Do you know the questions, things that they are coming to tell me? Islam is a religion of peace. Islam is the best religion. You will have virgins when you go to heaven. Things that human being alive doesn't need are the things that Islam give you. So when they tell you all those things, which they themselves, they will come to conclusion that Islam is useless. They themselves, they will come to, then why are you wanting to Islamize Nigeria? People, you know, the funniest part is that Nigerians don't even know what is happening to them. Do you know that Nigeria is an Islamic country? A country that I am from, a country that they forced me to be with these people. They Islamized us without even telling us. IBB went and put us inside the OIC, Organization of Islamic Countries. And we are now obligated to remain like that. Then when you come out to tell them that, please, you want to to fly as you want to fly, they will come to attack you, threaten you, do all sides. There is no kind of messages they have not sent me. Because I'm telling them that Igbos just want to...
Pastor the Boss, the thing is, these are people that you cannot dialogue with. That is, if you cannot even have conversation with, everything is violence, 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 unalive people, unalive people, unalive people. How do you live with such a people? Everything, they don't understand. Everything is religion, violence, kill. This mentality, I can't live with such a people.
You know what they are doing now? What they are doing now is they are using the Yorubas. You see? And the Yoruba people, I educate the Yoruba people mostly because they are targeting the Igbos as if we are having any problem with it. We don't have any issue with Yorubas. But I don't know why Yoruba people were celebrating since 1 week now. They are still celebrating. You celebrate over something that doesn't have anything to do with you. Yorubas just hate Igbos for no reason. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Pastor, please, I don't want us to make this a tribal issue. You understand me? This is politics, and those elites use these tribal cards to have their way. You understand me? All these things were planned, and this have nothing to do with Yorubas or Igbos or Northerners. Even because I don't want it to see as if this is Yoruba outside. This is what they, excuse me, Pastor. This Pastor the Boss, this is what they want to achieve. Igbo, Yoruba, I posted a video. I said the Northerners want to put disunity among Southerners. Maybe you have not seen the video. And this was the game plan, so that you start saying, you see people are saying Yorubas. Don't say that. This is what they want to achieve.
No, I mean that we need to educate them more. That's what I mean. We need to tell the Yorubas that we are in peace with them. That's what I'm saying. I can never attack Yoruba. I personally am a landlord in Yoruba people's land. I can never hate Yoruba people. Even they do whatever, I love Yoruba people. We are Southerners. What I mean is this, that we need to tell our Yoruba people that we are one. That's what I mean.
That is, I need to, I need to use this platform and start.
I can never attack Yoruba because I live in their land. My business is there. I do everything I do in Yoruba land. So there is nothing that can make me to attack Yoruba. What I'm telling Yorubas is because they need to understand that we are one. The people who are trying to divide us are the Northerners. The Northerners are the people who try to divide us, and we shouldn't allow that to happen. Please, that's what I'm telling them. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's hear from the next, please. Modest. I think that's the name. Modest Niben. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, bro.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for giving us the platform to just hear our view anyway.
Okay.
I'm always following you for long, and you are doing well, doing a good job. God bless you.
Thank you.
The truth is, I don't have too much to say. It's just that we are misleading the information. That's the problem. We are youth anyway. We are born to do this. But it's just that we have to sit down and understand what is going on. We have to read from the lips. We have to read from the political airlines. We have to read from the local airline. We have to read from the differences. We have different tribes, different language, different belief. We can't be one. That's just the truth we are pretending. That's the fact we need to know first. That we all are pretending to be one and we are not one.
Correct. Thank you for being straightforward.
Yes, that is the first thing. We need to know inside our mind that we are not one. Because there is no way you want to put China and Europe together. They will never be one. They will never. So we need to sit down and understand that first, that we cannot be one. Religiously, we are not one. Language, we are not one. Tribalism, we are not one. In all human, 96% of human reality system of biological, we are racist. Yes, 96. It's religion that bring us together. Belief bring us together. Tradition bring us together. In a nutshell, what I want to say is this. Let the Igbo understand that their politicians are the big problem here. They can't fight for their sons and daughters that is fighting for freedom for themselves. They are not there for them to be, this is my son, I will die for them. This is the same thing the North is doing. That is why the crime is going higher. And they are using it to fetch money for themselves, which is the politicians. They support the North, even in debt and living. Even the idiot that came out and be saying, you should give them money. Giving money to who? When we are suffering as a youth to train ourselves, to bring ourselves to this standard that we are. The North are busy doing nonsense together. They cannot train themselves. We train ourselves, not government that give us money to train ourselves, to educate ourselves. No, my parents trained me. It's not the regional government that trained me. I've never attended any free education. I've never saved 50 kobo from government throughout my life till now. So let's be sincere to ourselves. The North are backing their corrupt people. They are backing their terrorists. That's why they are terrorists. But the Eastern are pushing their own person that is fighting for freedom for front killing for the nation that you know we are not one. So let's stop saying Yoruba. Let's sit down and call our leader to order. Leaders, you come here. What is the problem? What? How will you be selling our son out? You want them to kill them? Why are you not supporting that they should kill the not leaders that is causing terrorism? And you are fighting that they should destroy Kanu. What did the Kanu fighting for freedom for his people? All his statement was my people. He never said myself. Are we saying? Are we not thinking? We don't come here, we say different things that we try to understand it. He is fighting for freedom, and every freedom fighter must go down. If he's lucky, he will not go down. But the leader is supposed to be at the back, pushing for him to be successful. But they won't do that because if they push for him, they will lose their position political. If Kanu gets Igbos free, all of them will go down.
That's it.
The dream to come to pass.
Yes, that's it.
That is why they are pushing it forward. So that is political ire. So it's not Yoruba. Even if Igbo is sitting down on that seat, the Igbos allied, the rich people from the Igbos, the best people that is supposed to speak to the president, we think that the president will do the same thing that the Yoruba is doing. Let me be sincere with ourselves. They will tell the president, do it. We don't want him. He's destroying our business. And that is a lie. So this is what I want to put out to people that is saying Yoruba, Igbo. They are only distracting us with this language.
Please, I don't want all this Yoruba Igbo. Please, this is their plan, the original plan, to put division among the Igbos and Yorubas, and I want us to stop it. And I'm going to make more videos about it.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate you too. Let's hear from Mariam, please.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
You are welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy for this platform.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people are waiting for this opportunity so that they will speak out their mind. I will start by there is someone who made a statement saying that Igbo themselves.
Please be audible. The microphone, the voice is cracking, you know, it's not quite going through. Or maybe somebody is, please, Shimek, if I bring you in, you mute your mic, mute your telephone.
Okay, I want to say something, like to correct something here.
Okay.
There is someone who made a statement saying that Igbos hate themselves, that we don't love ourselves. And that person is an Igbo man. This narrative is something that everybody have to take out from Igbo's life entirely, because it's all over. You understand? If we continue listening to people using this speech that Igbo hates themselves, that means we will not be free from this Nigeria today. Like this thing that is happening to Nnamdi Kanu, a lot of Yorubas are not happy for that. A lot of Hausas are not happy for that, because there is Hausa and Yorubas who know the truth, who know the justice that each and every citizens of Nigerians deserve. You understand?
We are listening to you.
The table here that we're supposed to scatter and break it, peace will reign. Nigeria have different tribes. All these tribes are not happy. They are under Nigerians, but they know only 3 tribes as Nigerian nation, which is Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. If and Igbo are the tribe that are fighting so hard to be free from this injustice.
Mariam, please, let me come. Thank you so much for bringing this. Excuse me. See, there are other tribes in southern Nigeria. The question is, why are all these tribes not fighting to be free? Why is it that the Igbos are the only ones fighting to separate from Nigeria? I don't understand it.
Let me tell you, sir. If Igbo today, like the way we are struggling, the way Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is trying his best to see that all of us, it's not only Igbo Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for their freedom. If we Igbo have, like we are free from that nation today, believe you or me, Yoruba, Hausa will join Igbo land. Because nobody will like this depression we are passing through in the name of Nigeria being together and all that. As we fight to come out from this nation called Nigeria, a lot of people want to join Igbo.
It's true, they say it's here. But the thing is, excuse me, Marian, the thing is, they are not all of them are docile. I don't understand it. And they are dying. Okay, for instance now, look at Middle Belt, Benue State and the rest, Plateau. Do you understand me? The thing is, I don't understand. It is only the Igbos that are at the forefront fighting to separate. What of other tribes? I don't understand it.
If we go today other tribes will follow us. I am telling you the truth. It's just because they don't have this power. They have already known Nigeria as only tribe, only 3-tribe nation. Get this thing. You understand? So how can they come out when they are not among of the tribe they know in all over, in all the nation, as in all over the world? You understand? So this thing that you are seeing, that all of us were crying for freedom, other tribe are so crying, like they even cry more than us. If we come out from Nigeria today, come and see how Igbo people, all of us will even ask ourselves, are we big like this? Like, are we big like this? Do you think where Nnamdi Kanu is today, Yoruba, a lot of Yoruba are happy for that? Do you think Hausa people are happy for where Nnamdi Kanu is today? They know the truth. It's just that we are saying it's a political. This is what we will continue crying year to year. Every year we are crying. This is political issue. This is this one, the other one. Before you know it, they now bring tribalism. They now use tribal war to be oppressing. You know, we should know this thing, this strategy these people are using, but we will continue fighting until they separate us from this cow. They separate us from. In fact, how can you say this? Somebody that is speaking Igbo will be together with somebody that is Hausa, somebody that is this one. It's not. But let's go in peace. You understand? This is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. He want peace. Okay, today a lot of people said Igbo are saying they want to go because of mineral resources. But when Trump want to come, when he ordered that this genocide that is going on in Nigeria, he is going to intervene on it. Who are those people crying that Trump is coming for the mineral resources? Are they Igbos? Let's be truth now.
Mariam, please don't refer to any tribe as cow. Please, it's wrong. Please, don't do it. You can say Northerners.
It's because of this understanding. You understand? If they have listened to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, okay, you people should take that mineral resources. That is the problem, and let Igbo go. It's fine. This is pure peaceful division. We are not fighting because of we want to grab those things that you people think. Igbo people are rich. If we separate from these people today, the investment we have, they will see our city. It will talk. If you see Alibo, it will be like America, and they know that. They know. That's why they don't want to separate us from themselves. You understand?
Mommy, you are making a very good sense. But I would like us to hear from this our father.
Let's hear from Truth Mart, please. Mariam, please, let's hear from him. Thank you so much, Mariam. Thank you.
Okay, my brother, thank you, host. I greet everybody, and I thank God that you are not a tribal bigot, because the way you responded to her, I love the way you responded to her. And this is one of the problems we have in Igbo land. Understand? Someone will come up and talk that he is more special than other tribes in Nigeria, which is very bad. And you talk down to other tribes, and you think those people don't have right to talk down on your own tribe also. Understand? Thank you, my brother. And my brother, coming to what we are saying here. If you want to secede from Nigeria, there is a way to go about it. Not by violent way. You have right to agitate, but not for you to create non-state actors and arm them with AK-47.
That is wrong.
And inciting them to buy police and buy army, and also giving orders with your arms group to sit those that sit your people at home out of their own way. Is that agitation? And also, somebody did not buy the same ideology with you. You will send your boys to unalive that person. Is that agitation?
No.
And when we're talking about it here, some of our people will come out and say that we are Sabo and we are this. And how is Igbo land today? Is it not the same thing we are hammering? If we are talking about, if you want to say the Igbo land will be like heaven and earth, are you okay? Are you kidding me? Is it not the same people that are ruling you today?
See, let me tell you, truth mass. You see, these arming people who are not trained, these non-state actors, that is totally wrong. I disagree with that. Giving people who you don't know if they are criminals, you give them arms, that is totally wrong. Do you understand what I mean? I disagree with that, and that is it.
Yeah, this is what we are telling him now, Dekaro, before. You don't have to we arm those guys and with AK-47 and tell them to buy police and buy army.
That was wrong.
You can control them. At the end of the day, those boys have turned those guns against our own people. Today, our people, we cannot come back home. Look at the same price coming next month. We are afraid of going back home. Because of those boys that cannot arm with AK-47. Before they were shouting is Fulani is in our bushes, Fulani and what kidnapping and buying our people. Do you know after investigation, after the rally, people they are cutting, they are all Igbos, IPOP, all the whole camp, all the whole vehicle that I see in that place is our people's vehicle. The whole scores, human scores, they are seen in those also, Lili, Okibo, all those exits, is all our Igbo brothers. Is it Fulani? Can you show me any single video anywhere that IPOP have got any Fulani in Igbo land? None. But all those people are somebody that is in London that cannot even post of a room and parlor in Igbo land, created them, armed them, and some of my people will support them.
That is totally wrong. I don't support arming people who are not officially, non-security, non-state actors. I don't support it. That is totally wrong. I don't agree with it.
We are the ones suffering about it. Today, somebody will come out and say that it's agitated. We have told them, if we agitate it, why can't you agitate for your state governors and your whole head of local government? What are they doing with the allocation they are receiving every month? Are they using it for our own benefit? Okay, look at now. The sitting president now have signed up into Southeast Domination Commission. What are our people doing with that Southeast Domination Commission? Our people are not talking about it. Look at, okay, can you tell me that it's because of president that Alex see Pazu could not develop Abia State, that under 2 years or 3 years now that Alex is developing into a mega city? Are you going to tell me now that this Anambra State that turned into a mega city, that a sitting governor of them have saving three accounts, $50 million that cannot even boost a good standard healthcare or standard road network or standard school or even free education or even standard housing?
So, my brother, there are so many people, more than 10 people made the request. I need to bring people in to say their mind. So many requests has come in.
Okay, 1 minute. What I'm trying to say here that Igbos are not Biafra. Biafra is not Igbo. Biafra was something that was suggested by Mike Obigo from Edo to Ojukwu, and the coward Ojukwu that took Igbos to Biafra won, run away, and after come back and join Nigerian politics.
My brother, please, I do not want you to be insulting people. Ojukwu is a man. You don't come here and insult people's ancestors, people's parents, and things like that. I don't like something like that. Say your mind now without insulting anybody.
Okay, my brother, what I'm trying to say here is that we Igbos should be very careful on who we follow. Because some of all those people are going for their own pocket. Today, Ojukwu wife is enjoying the Nigerian government, the Minister of State Affairs. But our people are buying because of
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, brother, like I told you before he came up, I told you that he's a Fulani guy because he comes on my platform every day and he condemns Igbo. You know, one thing that I love about
Pastor the Boss, I want to bring, you can stay, I want to bring so many other people in that haven't said their mind so that other people can air their opinion. I have more than 10, 12 requests here now.
I just want to debunk this guy with 1 second, then you continue.
Okay.
I don't have any issue. I just want to debunk him. The guy is not Igbo man. Next time he comes, you tell him to open his camera, you will see his face, and you will know he's not Igbo man. Igbo man can never come here to condemn Ojukwu, who defended our people. Ojukwu defended our people from this same Nigeria that came to unalive us. They brought the war to us. We didn't take the war to them. That's what I just want to clear out there. He's not Igbo. Igbo man will never speak like that to Ojukwu. Thank you, my brother.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. The next, please.
The same thing I'm saying too. He's not an Igbo man.
So he's not an Igbo man?
Yes, he's not an Igbo man. The way he's sounding, talking about Nnamdi Kanu, giving some this thing to people to go and do. He's not an Igbo man. He's not an Igbo man.
I don't know now. I don't know, but what the thing is, I don't want. If I give you that opportunity to speak, please don't. Whether Igbo or Yoruba, say your mind without insulting anybody, please.
Good morning. I'm a Hausa man. I want to talk. Can I say something?
One after the other, please. When it reach your turn, you speak. Bro Humble, please. After Bro Humble, the next, and then the person Tanko, you say your mind. Please, one after the other.
Okay, good afternoon, host. Good afternoon, everyone.
Be louder, please. People are watching you. People are listening to you.
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank you for giving us your platform for us to be able to say our opinion and make contribution for the development of our nation. You know, no matter how we succeed, no matter how we wish and want to separate it, forcing Nigeria still remains our own nation, no matter how bad it is at the moment. But I still want to applaud you, you know, for making a very good sense of, comportment to caution people when they're using the wrong, narratives. Someone calling a Juku a coward, that person is not an Igbo extraction. To go straight to the topic, what is happening in Nigeria presently? It was just masterminded by the colonial masters. It was just a written document that is just, we are seeing it to play before us, and we are keen into it just to destroy our own self. Irrespective of tribe, religion, and other things, we still bear the same identity outside Nigeria. And when it's come to the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, I am an Igbo man, and I will tell you that the federal government did not manage this case wisely. If they manage this issue the way it should be, I think it wouldn't have escalated to this, moment at the way it is now. So if Nnamdi Kanu actually, as they accused him.
My brother, so many people are waiting to speak. I have more than 15 people. So go straight to the point so that others will speak, please. So many people are made the request, please.
What I'm saying, yes. What I'm saying in effect is that one, from my own personal opinion, the issue of Nnamdi Kanu is a political issue. And the federal government should find a platform to resolve this problem amicably. No matter how every other tribe want to see it. We, the Igbos, the South, the Easterners, we believe that what this guy is doing is for our own interest. So when you are talking about IPOB, it is only just the indigenous people of the Southeast, indigenous people of Biafra. But it is wrong to see someone tagging these people terrorists. Since I have been in the Southeast for almost 20 to 30 years old, I have never seen where, a group of people will come out with arms and you will see them, portraying themselves to be IPOB. When you listen to the last, press conference our Governor Hope had with GCTV, something like that, these are people hired just to portray.
We know these things before, please. Have you said your mind so that I bring people in, please? We know these things you are saying us now. Just.
It's all right, no problem.
Okay, thank you so much. I bring you, please. If I bring you in, tell us what you want to. The next is the man with Hausa cap, the man with heart. Now, please, meet Glid or something like that. Me Glid. He's not speaking. The man of two Tanko. Now you can say your mind. Please, Sarah, please mute your mic. Sarah, mute your telephone, please, Sarah. Thank you.
I'm Hausa person.
Yeah, say your mind. It does not matter.
Okay, no, I want to tell you something, But me, I don't.
Please, Oga, please, there are so many people who don't understand Pidgin English. So speak a language everybody will understand. Foreigners are here who don't understand Pidgin English. Speak English, for everybody to hear. Thank you.
What thing I want to find network issue. Like, everybody was talking in the background. We are not listening. Like, you have to mute them. What are they trying to talk? Now they say the government, that is the Hausa people, they're not saying about this IPOPO. We have our own problem with terrorists now. They arrest them, they release them. And now this cannot be problem of Nigeria. This man, if they try to defend his entity, if they want to release him, then maybe they release him. But they use him for politics because if they release him now, they cannot. That Southeast not will get better election. They don't get vote when they want. We know, we Hausa, we know that one. So, the problem is not like the Hausa problem. But you people, when our governor is supposed to stand by him, make they leave him. That's all my problem. That's what I want to talk.
Thank you so much. Let's hear from Miglit, or let's hear from you, please.
Good morning to you all.
Yeah, people are listening to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. A lot of people are listening to you, please.
Okay, good morning to you all. My own take is this. To be candid, I agree. I really agree with what Nnamdi has intention to do. But there's a better way to do it. Each and every region have their own politicians, those that represent us at the center. If Nnamdi Kanu really want to succeed Nigeria, it's simple. Go back to the politics, go back to the background. Recruit those people that you really want them to represent you there in the upper chamber. Canvass, vote for them. I know definitely he has that mass. People that can convince them to vote for whoever they want to represent them. When they go there, they should put it the way it's supposed to be. They should call for a referendum. If they really want to do it, yes, we have a referendum. If they really win it, then it is okay. There's no need for violence.
But referendum wasn't... I heard referendum wasn't enshrined in Nigerian constitution.
Okay, but if you have your Senate, your reps, your governors behind you, you can put a pressure until that thing is made. But a normal person by the roadside, a laborer like me, cannot just wake up and make those changes immediately. It will be very, very hard. A lot of life has been lost. I particularly was affected. I do my own business about Onitsha and the rest. There's so many times that I will send a person to go and purchase some of those things for him. They will stop him, pack everything. One of them lost their life. With something that I can't forget that thing. It was horrible. You can't even go there on Monday. And by tradition, we normally move down on Sunday or Monday, you buy your things and come back. But now it's not longer possible. You can't even stay there and sleep. Sometimes you have to reach maybe Benue, you enter on it and do whatever, you come back and then make move. At least for a sanity to, we need a very well structured. Those people that are behind IPOP should sit down and construct it very well. It's a long-time plan. Recruit those people that you think that can represent your interests. Let them do that. You have governors, you have Senate, you have everything on your own side. Definitely you can use them and get your whatever you want politically. But
please mute your telephone, please, as you are speaking. What's going on?
A normal person like me and everything cannot make that change, to be candid. The rioting, the protest and whatsoever, it will not weigh water. Those people have interest. They know whatever you do, they will try as much as they can to quench it before you reach there. But when a very good plan is laid, at least give yourself a good 10 years working on it. To be candid, you'll be surprised with what you come up with. It's not something that just come now and then get the result. No. It takes time. You recruit, you convince people, you make people see the reason behind it, work it in your own place. And I think I should support at least sponsor 1,000, 1,500, 10,000 students to go and study, make themselves who they are. By the time they come out to the main world, they should represent your interest. That will work far, 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 far better. But the way a Igbo man killing another Igbo man, his own brother, just because of what interest, somebody's interest. And once you're not part of them, you are Sabo. I've been following this case for so many years now.
I've been with the Blessendom, Ejele, and the rest of all those guys. I've been following whatever it is. So the best way, I think, on my own view, develop the ideas, convince people about it.
So I understand your point now. You mean Nnamdi Kanu should form a political party, sort of, and have representatives.
Not for him to form a political party singly on its own, it will not work. He should align. Politics is all about aligning. Get somebody that have a similar idea with your own that doesn't belong to you. Convince him to come your side.
Please, excuse me. Excuse me. 1 second, please. Guys, if somebody is speaking, all of us will not have the same opinion. This is a public platform. So you allow somebody to say his or her mind. You don't see somebody who does not share the same opinion. Excuse me. No, I'm not talking to you. You cannot see somebody who does not share the same opinion with you as an enemy. That somebody that he has another opinion like you does not make him an enemy. No. He is saying his mind. So everybody, you shouldn't see everybody that is saying his mind as an enemy. Then it is undemocratic. Do you get the gist now? You allow people to say their mind. We all of us are not the same. He is saying his mind. So don't see him as an enemy. No, it's not like that. Please, my brother, continue. And after, round up so that I give others opportunity to speak.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. In my own point of view is how we can reach our goal amicably without any problem. And even if at all he create that kind of view, whether he's alive or he's not alive, some people adhere to that kind of method, and you surely get there. The most important thing, time should be involved, example, and then sacrifice. Those three things can work together. I believe if that's what they want, they can attain it. Thank you very much. Thank you for allowing me to contribute.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. The next General, please, let's hear from you.
Okay. Good evening from here. Anyway, I'm from Imo State. I'm from also in Imo State, also LGA in Imo State.
Okay.
And my place is the place that ESN was formed. My place is the place ESN was formed. And as it stands today, thank God that at least we have breathed in Olu for today. And thanks to the judge that sentenced Nnamdi Kanu, we are happy. We, the people of Olu, are happy because somebody that created something that destroyed our land has been sentenced. Justice has been. Please, can somebody mute yourself?
Please mute yourself. Let him say his mind.
Someone that created what destroyed our community, our city. Oh, mute yourself, Mary Ann.
Okay, keep saying your mind, please.
She's not muted.
Marianne, please mute yourself. Listen, let me bring her down. Okay, now she has done it.
Okay, thank you. Now, somebody that has...
Excuse me before you go on. Please, guys. When somebody is saying his or her opinion, allow the person. Don't see that person as an enemy. You understand me? Allow people to say their mind. Maybe we might learn one or two from the person. And do not see somebody who does not agree with your own opinion as a sabot or a bad person. Do you understand what I mean? So let's go.
Thank you, sir. Anyway, I'm not new with the insult. They have been insulting me for 3 years, and that is how they are. Because those people, IPOB, cannot come here and debate with you. They can only stay in the comment section to read that insult. That is how they were built, and that is how they function. So, for somebody like me that has debated with me and fought for many times, so they cannot even compare themselves with me. That's why they're in the comment section writing. So, let's move on. Now the guy will destroy Olo, destroy Imo State, destroy everything in our Igbo. And now he has been sentenced. And we, the people of Igbo, are happy. We, the people of also are happy. Justice has served to all of my brother that was died in this situation. Now let's ask ourselves, who is Nnamdi Kanu? Does Nnamdi Kanu have any does he have any political power to form an security outfit and give them gun? Does Nnamdi Kanu have any authority in Igbo land to form a security and give them gun? Who is Nnamdi Kanu in Igbo? Nnamdi Kanu is just a barber that was living in UK. He's doing barbering salon in UK, and from there you start agitating in Radio Biafra. And now this guy was able to convince a lot of youth in my place, boys die, women die because of this man. And what are they fighting for? They're fighting for Biafra. Who are the original people of Biafra? The Biafra are the people that live in the coastal Niger Delta of the coastal line of Niger Delta. Does nothing that concerns Igbo man concern Biafra. The people that name Biafra are not from Igbo. The people that, firstly, the people that were called Biafra are not Igbo. Igbos later joined Biafra during the war. Then why are my people dying because of this Biafra? Because of this name Biafra. So as we are saying, we the Igbos have rejected Biafra. We the Igbos have rejected Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God, those people you have been calling, Sabo all this while. Now it's going there to meet them in Sokoto. We are very happy. We are very comfortable. And all these IPOB commenters and IPOB agitators, they cannot even debate with you. So don't expect them to come up here to make sense, because they cannot make sense. All they will do is to stay in the comment section, call you Fulani, call you Sabo too, tell you that your mother is from Benin, tell you that your father is from Nasarawa, because we have already know all this.
So say your mind, please. Say what you want to say. Please don't put your.
What I'm trying to say here is that we the Igbo are very happy with the judgment because justice has served, and that is how it should continue.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's hear from the next person, Ojiako, please.
Hello, good morning from here.
Good day.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
We are listening to you.
Yeah. Please, I'm not happy with the judgment.
Okay.
Honestly, for me, I will rather go for hanging. They should have sentenced him to death. That is for me. I lost a distant cousin to this madness. How will a non-state actor go and create a security firm and give them gun, give them firearm? You don't have the data of those
the people you armed. The people you armed.
You armed. And the worst one from the history, all those he armed, they were all ex-criminals, ex-convicts. Then this happened. Anything that those people do, it means you will bear the brunt because you are their leader. You created them. So people that are coming here, my problem is, those are our people. Once you are not having the same opinion with them, they will label you enemy. They will call you paid agent. They will call you Sabo. This is what they have been using to kill our people in the southeast.
Somebody said, I'm working with who? I don't know these people. He said, I'm working with who? This is the mentality you have. He said the host is working with these guys. Excuse me. When did you start watching my video? Everybody has the right to come here and say his mind. Everybody shouldn't have the same opinion. Why are you like this? Let him say his mind. I cannot allow one particular set of people to be saying, how do you want to learn? You understand me? How am I working with him? Is this how you behave? Is this how you want to run a country? People need to have their own opinion. So you want everybody to keep talking, listening to you. We've got to listen to other people too. Why should I bring him down when he has his own point to share? This is a platform for everybody. I'm here for everybody. My brother, please say your mind so that others will say their mind.
My brother, I hope you have seen the attitude. They don't want any other people's opinion. They want that their opinion to be spread. And that is wrong. That is barbaric. You can't force your opinion to me. That is why they force sit at home in Southeast. They mobilized out to be enforcing it. If you know the number of people that died because of this sit at home, nobody will even mercy for Kanu. They will say let them hang Kanu instantly. My prayer is I want them to appeal their judgment and I want them to sentence Nnamdi Kanu to death. That is my prayer. I lost a distant cousin to this rubbish. So anything that I'm telling anybody, I bear the brunt and I feel, and this is what I'm telling you, the pain of that my distant cousin is still haunting Nnamdi Kanu, and believe me, Nnamdi Kanu will pay dearly for it. It has not started.
So please, you've said your mind. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Sarah, please. Sarah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, good morning, Shabrato from Israel. I'm very disappointed by my so-called in-laws, the people of my husband.
Please, excuse me if I bring you in, mute your telephone so that we hear the madam, please, very well. Thank you.
Okay. Wait.
They are not.
So what I'm saying is that I'm very, very much disappointed by the people that said, the last two people that said what they said. Nigeria need a change. And to put aside Nigeria, we need to know that Anambra, eastern part of Nigeria, need a change. And to have a change, they need to have a leader. A man rose up and said that I'm going to lead because other people couldn't do what he can do. Not everything comes with money, but a lot of things in the world comes with wisdom. That man called Nnamdi Kanu have enough wisdom, have the energy, and have the power to lead people. But some people disagree. Look at the man that said that they have a barber salon in UK. This Nnamdi Kanu was in Israel for a very long time. He was everywhere in the news, talking on behalf of Anambra or Biafra to have a separate state, and people feeling so much comfortable in what is happening in Nigeria. My children, they are Nigerians. I'm talking here on behalf of my children, not on behalf of myself. I want my children to have a comfortable home to stay. The people that are talking against Nnamdi Kanu, so they like the idea that Anambra, all this area of eastern part of Nigeria, doesn't have light, doesn't have road, doesn't have medical equipment, doesn't have water. In 2026, what this man wanted, he wanted that place to be at peaceful frame. And what we are doing, if we are going to Lagos, I know personal for me, when I was in Lagos, I was rushing. My late mother-in-law said, come to the east so that the baby will feel better, because she knew that in the east it is better than the south or from the north. And what we are doing now, we are sitting down here instead of us to defend a man that is better than Nelson Mandela. We are crucifying him while he's there in prison, instead of the people to come out, to stand in the airports of Nigeria and not to let anybody in and not to let anybody out till this man will come out from prison. Till this man will come out from prison. People in Nigeria, they don't know what is good for them. They really don't know what is good for them. Please, I would like my husband to add something. I'm always talking here on behalf of everybody, but allow me to give the phone to my husband, okay?
Okay, please. Okay, let him. I give him a few minutes. So there are so many people who want to say.
Thank you, brethren. Thank you, everybody. It's my pleasure to speak here, and on behalf of my wife. And what I wanted to contribute is not to go against anybody, but a question I want to ask everybody who is Nigerian is that, are you comfortable with how Nigeria is? If you are, most of these people talking these things, they are either people sponsored or people who are talking from somebody else's land. If you say they destroy or will destroy or will destroy this place, what government infrastructures are in those places? What business have government in the East? What are we enjoying? You are self-made local government. The water you are using, you created it. The electricity you gave yourself, everything. So what is Nigerians talking about is what I don't understand. Can you imagine that a reverend father said that there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria? Where that somebody from America has came, brought by what is this name? This guy. What is this his name? No. That guy. Omokri. Brought them. You see why white people they are like God. These people came and said the truth. If it is a black man, they can be bought over. And they go and delay a wrong narrative. We are so black that's why I don't want to talk in all these places, because black people can surprise you to your bone. Black people can so they want angels to come down and fight and give them what they need. What a shame. What a shame. Go to churches of white people, go to churches of black people. You see why that when people say that the black people were cursed, it's wonderful. It looks as if it's true. People, please let everybody think what he or she is saying. Freedom is not free or cheap. If not, you continue in darkness with your generation to come. In this time and day, people are in Nigeria without light. People are in Nigeria without pipe on water. People are in Nigeria without even medical insurance. So what life are you living? What are you fighting for? What are you living for? Nnamdi Kanu said that they have come to die for what they believe. And this is how a man speaks, not from... Thank you very much for the platform.
I appreciate you. Let's hear from Big Chef. Thank you. Sarah, I bring you down. A lot of people are waiting to join. So many.
So good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone.
We are listening to you.
Yeah. My own opinion about what is going on is like, I don't... Actually, what they did for Nnamdi Kanu, because what I could have said, actually, I'm not supporting him for what he has already done in the back. What I'm just saying is like, there is I think is a ISWAP leader that they just arrested, and they give him 20 years in prison. The justice is not that balanced, which is what they did in the north. If anybody did it in any part of the country, they won't allow the person to go scot-free. So Gumi is there negotiating with the terrorists, and they have not done anything. And Gumi is telling them that they should give them what they want. What the terrorists want? Are they Nigerian? What are they? What are their improvements to Nigeria? What are they?
Their contributions.
Yeah, their contribution to Nigeria. Instead of pardon them. I don't think like the life imprisonment they are giving to Nnamdi Kanu is that good. Okay, I know he has done a lot of commitment that is not that balanced. Because if you are saying you are fighting for your people, why are you killing your people? Who are you going to govern on when you get the independence finished? So I didn't support him for that, but the judgment is so high for him, for me, because what they are doing to order is not the same. The thing is not that balanced. So that's my own.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's hear from Mariam. I give you 2 minutes. Say your mind so that I bring others in, please. Mariam, you can now speak, please.
Thank you so much for giving me chance again to say something. You remember I said when I was speaking for the first time, I said cow. The cow I mean, I did not mean that people are cow, or I mentioned any part of Nigeria that they are cows. What I mean is that the reason, like the way we reason, is not the same how other people reason. Igbos want to be free. Like now, the way things are happening in Nigeria, the way they are treating Igbos, is it showing that we are one nation? We must ask ourselves this question. Is it showing that we are one nation? It shows that Igbos are exceptionals. That what they have there is Hausa, Yoruba, and Fulani. You understand? Let us clear ourselves. Now,
please mute your telephone, brother. If I bring you in, please mute your telephone so that we can hear her very well. Please be fast.
All right, like what I said, they have cleared us that what they have in that Nigeria is Hausa, Yoruba, and Fulani. Igbo are exceptional. So they should let us go. You understand? I want to thank that lady who speaks on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You did not speak for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You speak for entire Igbo nation. Because as we are in abroad, living freely, seeing how those countries, their rules and their law is functioning well. we are happy to live. This is what we wish for Nigeria, but it has never come to pass. This is about how many years? If we should count, Nigeria is the highest, is a country that complain mostly on internet space. You understand? And in other country, let me ask.
So just be brief. I have more than 10, 15 people waiting to speak. Please, just say your point.
All right. Okay. Nigeria is only the nation that a citizen is the one building themselves. It's not government. Government is not giving us anything. If we should tell ourselves truth, even outside Yoruba knows, Igbos knows, other tribes knows. We are not gaining anything from these people. Nothing. Is it free medical care? Is it, just mentioned it. Something that if you go to abroad, you will get it for free. You will not get it in a country that call themselves Giant of Africa. My people, are we telling ourselves truth? So the best thing is for us to go our separate way, peacefully.
So I've heard you. Thank you so much.
Nnamdi Kanu did not kill anybody. Let me say this. There is somebody that I want to correct for something here. Nnamdi Kanu did not send any Eastern person to start buying anybody. Just go and listen to what he said. He did not ask anybody to start sitting at home, to start killing people. No. They are the ones, politicians are just using them to camouflage and to stain the name of Nnamdi Kanu. So you guys have to correct yourself from that.
So let me give other people a chance to talk. Thank you for saying your mind.
Stop tagging Nnamdi Kanu.
So let's hear from Chijoke, please.
All right.
Chijoke, let's hear from you, please. Yeah, please make it. So many people are waiting to speak. Just 2-3 minutes.
I know.
Okay.
I didn't like the judgment they gave to our brother. I didn't like it at all. I'm so much in pain. I don't understand why our fellow brothers are against our fellow brothers. Like this lady who just spoke now, and the other white woman that lives in Israel. They said it clear how it is. Our brother didn't do anything wrong. He was just fighting for us to have better life. If I thought we have better life, why should I come and live here in Finland? I've been living here now for 23 years. Although I'm going home all the time, but I don't like it. It's too cold. You know, we have wanted to make it to happen. But look at how our brother said we hate ourselves for no any reason, for no any cost. I don't know what happens to our Igbo brothers. They are trying to correct things. Look at what they are saying here. It's very shameful. It's very pain. If I'm listening to this, I feel like crying. My brother, I rest my case. I don't like the judgment at all.
Thank you so much.
What they are doing in the north. Look at what they are doing in the north. From Metasine to Boko Haram, from Boko Haram, the bandits, the Fulani. Look at how they are killing people. And they are pardoning them, setting them free. My brother, I rest my case. This is not nice. This is not normal.
Thank you, Chijoke. Let's hear from Benny. Thank you. Benny, let's hear from you.
Okay. Nnamdi Kanu is like a hero to someone like me. I don't know about others.
Please, if you're not speaking, mute your telephone, please.
That is how a man should be, standing by your words. Nnamdi Kanu has shown himself.
Ijebilon, mute your telephone.
Nnamdi Kanu has shown himself to be worthy of my praise. He has shown himself to be a man that he always said to be. I never knew he's a man like this. I never knew that I have a godfather like this. I never knew that I have a leader like this. Even more worthy to Mandela. He's a real fighter. He's a real freedom fighter. And he's a real reader. Nnamdi Kanu will forever exist. He will forever and ever till the end of this world be in the minds of millions of Igbos out there. Not only Igbos, but to everyone
who has the interest of his or her own people in mind. Nnamdi Kanu will forever be like an example to the young generation to come. Nnamdi Kanu have made history once again. Nnamdi Kanu have pulled himself to be an icon, to be like a god to people like us. I cherish him so much. I love him with all my heart. I don't have any word to compare to the love I have for this man now. I will tell my children, and I will tell my children to tell their children the story of November 20th, 2025. A man made history. A man, in fact, I love him so much.
Okay, my brother, thank you for saying your mind. Let's hear from Shaba. Thank you, I appreciate you. Shaba, let's hear from you, please.
Thank you very much, the host. I appreciate the way you brought me up. So what I want to use this opportunity to tell Nigerians is that
Please mute your telephone if I bring you in, please.
We, the eastern part of Nigeria, we, the Biafrans, we are tired of Nigeria. You can't force us to be in that same country where we are not welcome. We have keep saying this thing for a very long time now. We have been telling the whole world now to hear our voice, to listen to what we are saying. We don't want to belong to Nigeria again. I don't know if it is by force, to say that you must be one. Or in terms of marriage, maybe you just get married to someone. Tomorrow you say you must end this marriage. When you say you don't want to marry the person again, the person will say you are not going anywhere. I don't know where that thing used to happen. The reason why I said that it seems like you and those guys are working together is that we know those guys. You see that truth that came here, or that the general, we know them. We know how they operate. You see, like now you can't
see Shaba, listen to me attentively. I'm a man of almost 60 years and I've lived here most of my life. You can't I don't listen to one side of the story. So when people come, people are watching, 200 and something people, you allow everybody to say their mind. I cannot just allow one particular set of people. This is a public forum. You are saying your mind now. Another person will be given chance to say his or her mind. And you don't tell the person what to say. Now prove your own point and allow others to prove their own point.
Why do you allow them? I'm asking you, why do you allow them?
Why not?
Ojuku. Someone came here and insulted Ojuku and you allow the person in your platform. I'm asking you.
What are you talking? So if the person has his own opinion, I should shut the person up. I will tell the person, are you here to tell me what to do? So that your own kind of person is, you don't want people to say their opinion. Is that how you are? You don't want people to say their opinion. Now I'll bring you down. No. This is what we are talking about. You come here, whether white, black, blue, you allow people to say their mind. See the kind of mentality you have. This is a public, this platform is not for anybody. Normally, this is an international platform for everybody. So you don't come here, whether it is Yoruba, if a Yoruba man or Hausa man or Fulani man comes to say his mind, you begin to fight him. Because it's an after, let them say their mind. I must not only listen to one particular side of the story. Some people are pro Nnamdi Kanu, some people are, I can decide to be pro Nnamdi Kanu or against him. It is my life, it is my decision. If I decide to be for Nnamdi Kanu or against, that should not make you to come start fighting me. People have right to their own view in life. Let's continue. Let's hear from Joel, please. Joel, let's hear from you. Now let's hear from Toria.
Yes, thank you very much, Uncle Rodi. I greet everybody there. This is a very emotional topic, and I think we should all calm down. You know, a lot of people came up and said certain things, but for me, it's very emotional for me because, you know, a prophet is not known in his own country. People are saying because of things that have happened, people are now saying Nnamdi Kanu was a Baba abroad, and yes, he was a Baba. But we cannot define him by what he does. There is dignity in labor. Whether he's a Baba or not, he took up the office that none of us could take up. What people do in Nigeria, we talk a lot. Everybody says this, says that. Everybody is guilty of this lack of love. Everywhere you go, we keep saying we don't love one another. Look inwards and see what you are doing to your neighbor. This thing starts with us. Nnamdi Kanu took up that challenge and he did what he did. I don't think that this is what we should be saying now. He's not only fighting for himself, he's fighting for everybody. And this man he's been behind bars for a long time. And I don't know if you watched that broadcast where Justice Omotosho, when he was reading, because this thing is I feel very passionate about it, you know. When he was reading the judgment, you could see that that man did not write that judgment. That thing was given to him to read. And you can see that this is a ploy. This is a setup to just put, from the time he was in Kenya, from when he wasn't even extradited back to Nigeria. He was abducted. You can see that this is a ploy to just keep this man down because they know if this man is free or this man is out of prison, this thing that he's fighting for will come to be. And I want you all to know, I'm not Igbo. You know, I'm a minority tribe in Nigeria, but I follow this case. I don't even live in Nigeria. And it looks as if most of us who don't live in Nigeria are more into this case than those who live in Nigeria. I'm surprised at my brothers who came up to say because they lost somebody. You know, in situations like this, there must be collateral damage. There must be damage. There's no how. But we must not lose focus. Let us not lose focus on the prize. Let us not lose focus on what we are fighting for. Let us not say because a brother or a sister, a mother or a father passed away or died in this fight, in this cause, we have to now pull Nnamdi Kanu down, or we have to say because no, don't lose focus. Focus on what he's fighting for. Don't say because your brother or your sister died, now you have to turn the around. Remember Nelson Mandela. When Nelson Mandela was fighting for South Africa, all South Africans rose up to support this man. And one day, God gave them freedom. We need to stand up and support ourselves. What is happening in Nigeria is not okay. A lot of people, whenever I go to Nigeria, I don't come out. I'm scared. I keep looking behind my back. You know, how many people...
Gravity, mute your telephone, please.
Don't have money to fly. Sorry? A lot of people travel by road because they are afraid. It is all these things that we are fighting for. So please, let us not lose focus. Let us keep fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. He's fighting for all of us. Let us not keep putting this man down. Thank you very much. That's my case.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Blessing. Gravity, mute your telephone, please. The next, please. The next you speak. Border, please. Say your mind.
My brothers, I think what Shaba was trying to say that time before you brought Shaba down is that even if people are pro Nnamdi Kanu, they don't like Nnamdi Kanu, they should say their mind without insulting anybody. I think that's what he's trying to say that time. So what I'm trying to say here is this. My brothers and my sisters, what actually happened to Nnamdi Kanu was actually not targeted to him alone. It's targeted to everybody in the Southeast. Because if they want fair judgment, they would have listened to Nnamdi Kanu when Nnamdi Kanu started. And had it been they did that, all these things that they are using now wouldn't have happened. But they'll be like, who be this one? Why will you listen to him? So the system was actually against everybody from the Southeast. So if you like from the Southeast, jump up because of the judgment. Good and fine. The truth still remains that you are still a minority. They don't regard you as a part of the country. And what I understand is that They are trying to silence us so that we will get into a minority tribe in Nigeria where we don't have say. This is what I sense that they're trying to do. Because you can't tell me that people comes from the other side and did the same thing. You give them amnesty. There was a time it was Nigeria.
You need to say it. You need to pronounce it. People came from other. Which people came and what? Why did they give them amnesty? Say it that people will hear, understand you, please.
All right. So people from Niger Delta came. We know when it was Niger Delta's problem. Everywhere they were bombing pipelines and doing every kind of thing, kidnapping some white people, walking over there, and they piled a lot of people in Niger Delta. But they ended up giving them amnesty. Today, Tampolo is the one. They gave him a contract. Today, Asante Dokubo is dead. They are being worshipped. We saw him in Aso Rock the last time. Why does it that when it comes to Igbo things, they were being targeted and treated as if they already have a beef against us? Now, look at what is happening in the north. We've seen a situation where some Boko Harams were arrested and later integrated inside the Nigerian army and being paid with some taxpayers' money after they have paid a lot of people. And some of them are working freely. See Gumi today, we've seen him with bandit in the bush. Nothing has happened to him. He has been granting interviews. But when it gets to things that concern us from Southeast, we are being met with another different thing. So if you like jump up or share up the judgment, bro, if you're not suffering it now, your children will see suffer. That's why we are fighting, so that our children will not continue from what we are seeing right now. This is what I want to say.
Thank you so much. And let's hear from Ijebele. Thank you.
I'm sorry, host. Whenever it's my time, you let me know. Sorry.
It's your Ijebele, it's your time now to speak.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
We are listening to you.
Okay. Good afternoon, Uncle Roddy. I appreciate this privilege, and I have to just say the few way I can be able to say it. To be very honest, the judgment. Look, I was watching the judgment live.
Please, if I bring you in, you mute your telephone now. I don't understand people. If I bring you in, you mute your telephone.
Now, I feel like crying because the injustice is glaring. The injustice is evident to itself, irrespective of the fact that some of us, both the Igbos, the Hausas and the Yorubas, are like those who are pro Nnamdi and those who are pro Nigerians, are saying their mind the way it is. But truth be said once and for all, I studied criminology and security studies, and I understand what it takes for someone to say that somebody has committed an act of treason. But if you look at everything that is going on in Nigeria, just like the last speaker spoke, and
please, somebody is playing music. If you are playing music, please mute your telephone so that we can hear him very well. Please, if you don't want to be part of this thing, mute your telephone.
most of them are not going to go.
Mute your telephone and let's hear the person that is speaking. Please continue. Thank you.
Because of being an Igbo man, what I've encountered here in Nigeria, I will just tell you that it is just simple. Let Nigeria admit the facts. One thing I have come to understand about Nigerians is that Nigerians is entirely afraid of the tribe called Igbo. Because I was born and bred in the north. I will give you anything I say, I'm giving you with evidences. This very particular government till this day, and from time immemorial to now, has not been really fair on an Igbo man. And I have my facts and evidences to prove that to anybody that cares to believe. I was born in the north, grew up in the north, still living in the north. So this marginalization is evidence of the fact that they don't want Igbos to be part of Nigerians. You don't want us to be part of Nigerians, and yet you are not willing to let them go. If the crime Nnamdi Kanu committed is sufficient enough to send him to such years imprisonment, how about the bandits who are coming out to confess? How about those walking in the streets of Nigeria with AK-47 and rifles that are not legally permissible? But yet, you try it as an Igbo man, you'll be dismissed. I'll be still using an evidence of something that happened sometimes in 2015 in DIA office in Abuja. I'm saying it because it is happening. Because I was an Igbo man, I was shut off the gate, even when I knew that I have every qualification to get the job. But somebody who was wearing his slippers, holding his stick like a complete Fulani man was given the way in, and I was told that is the same, that is how it is. So, but if Nigerians feel this is fair, or this is there is a special hatred put on Igbo, just let them be. There is in our law today, in marriage law, it is advised that when two partners who are married are no more comfortable with marriage, there should be a legal way of splitting it. If you feel a certain group of people are not worthy being a Nigerian, let them be. If they go and become an independent nation and they can't handle themselves, so be it. But this one is entirely out of it. It is really unfair. Because personally, like as an individual, let me be honest with you. I'm saying this and I'm on air, but I'm being honest with you. My heart has been so wounded by this very particular regime of APC from 2015 that I'm wounded in the fact that if I have the privilege, I could wipe off.
Don't say something like that, please. On air, please. Don't say it.
No. Yes, I know, but I'm saying this because it comes to a point when you look at it, you know, this thing is becoming too personal. And what is the cause of this thing being this personal? Nobody can tell me. If we are not Nigerians, let us be known that we are not Nigerians. This fact of the fact that so many will say Nnamdi Kanu caused the death of so many people. There cannot be peace without war. And where there is war, there cannot be war without fatalities. There is. This one is what we must accept. If today on the way I have to be the one to die for my future, for my generation unborn to live, then I have to die for my generation unborn to live, and for Nigeria to be one. I am one advocate of a nation called Nigeria, because I don't think there is a country in the world I would love like the country called Nigeria. But the question is, if we are Nigeria, let us admit that we are Nigerians. If we are Nigerians, if somebody sees something that is wrong, let us make because of he's an Hausa man and say because this is an Hausa man, therefore this thing that is done to him is right or is wrong. If he's done something wrong, let us admit it is wrong. If it is Yoruba man who is offended, as a Nigerian, let us defend Nigeria first. Not nation, not tribe, not religion, not ethnicity. But let's first of all remember, first of all, we are humans. Because I see some people comes online and say the things they say without considering first we are humans, irrespective of who is involved. This is just my submission. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's hear from Gravity. Please say your mind.
Yeah.
Now speak English. Not only there are people from everywhere here. Please speak English.
I know, I'm coming up.
Okay.
I'm coming up. Anybody from the whole part of Nigeria, I greet you all. It's high time we know that we are slaves under the Nigerian government, we the Igbos. Someone that fights for his right is never a disadvantage. You must fight for your right to the fullest. I never see anything wrong with Nnamdi Kanu agitating for his people's freedom. During the time of apartheid in South Africa, you people saw how Mandela was dribbled. You people saw how the white men dribbled the black people over there. He fought for it and he stood for it. And he got what he wanted. And they were liberated. This is what Nnamdi Kanu is doing for we the Igbos. We are not fools. No one can match your tongue and say that you will not talk. That's what they are doing us. People that are killing us, if I should say, our leaders. Who are leaders do I mean? Our governors. They are the ones betraying us. Most of them that handed them to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu, most of them have died. One of them have died. And most of us, we know who I'm saying. It is not good to betray your brothers. Had it been Nnamdi, he's a greedy human being. Do you know what late Buhari, has promised him? He promised him billions of naira. Promised him oil wells. And still the guy is fighting. It's not like all those people that betrayed us, like Wazirike that betrayed us, collected money on behalf of us. What has he done for us? It's high time Igbos open
open their eyes. We are slaves. I will who? Not in Nigeria. If you people don't know that. This man, I have been watching him all along to see whether he can have a token thing from Federal Republic of Nigeria, but he damn said no. He's not a greedy person or watch on Gologo. He's not a hungry person. Had he been Nnamdi Kanu is a hungry person, he could have taken what he needed during the time of Buhari regime. But still he stands and said no. This is our Joseph of those days in the Bible. This is our Moses of those days in the Bible. This is Aaron of those days in the Bible. It's high time we know that we're not needed. It's high time we know that have been matching our tongue, matching our toes. Is it the wrong thing that someone is fighting that what belongs to him? No. Before our host started this thing up, he made a mention, because I've been following him. He made a mention before he started this stream now, the one he ended previously. He said, if I could say, he said, if you build a house in your place, or if you own a land in your place, will you be there and someone will come and take it from you? No, you will fight it to the fullest. This is what Nnamdi is doing for us. Somebody that lost his parents over this. See, before someone should get liberation, people must be unalived. People must die. There must be bloodshed. Let me tell you that. If you want to be on your own, there must be bloodshed. This is how the world is. I'm telling you facts. I'm telling you facts. You can Google it in AI, you can Google it wherever you want to bring your this thing. Before someone stands for his rights, there must be a disadvantage.
So, my brother, thank you for your contribution. There are so many people waiting to speak. I appreciate you. Let's...
Okay, host, go on with what you are doing. God bless you.
Thank you, I appreciate you. Let me hear from Black. The next person is Black. Please, guys, Black, before you start speaking, everybody has right to air his opinion. You listen to people's opinion. You can, this is, anybody that speaks his mind. So this platform is not for, say, we are fighting for this person, we are not fighting. We speak the truth. But in this case, people have got right to say their mind. Let's hear from Black.
Okay, thank you so much, Uncle Rudy.
You're welcome.
Black, my name. I also greet everyone. You see, the case of Nnamdi Kanu, it's to me, from my own perspective, it's pathetic. I don't think this is the way people should go about when it comes to referendum. We've witnessed it in other parts of the world. People don't incite violence, terror, inflict pains on their own people. If the people you are fighting for are already dead before the referendum, so what is the essence of your struggle? Absolutely nothing. Now, remember, Nnamdi Kanu once upon a time was a radio analyst. And we should take our minds back to 1994 genocide in Rwanda. Remember, it started with radio broadcasting, where over 1 million people were massacred in a matter of 3 months. By what? Calling them cockroaches. Kill the cockroaches. And in several occasions, time without number, Nnamdi Kanu has incited this violence, killing his own people, including women and children, which happens to be innocent people, including women and children, which happens to be an act of treason. Now, where did he commit this offense? Outside the shores of Nigeria. Why were you not, if truly you were fighting for the people, why not take up this mantle of leadership through legal ways?
My brother, please, my batteries are going down. You know, I'm using 3 telephones. Just, summarize the whole thing so that others can speak. So that.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So, in summary, I think Judge Omotosho was favor in his judgment, showed some favor and mercy in his judgment, because this is an act of treason. and inciting terrorism. So the penalty should have been death penalty. But that guy said he should go for life sentencing, which to me, I feel, even though the whole thing has been politicized anyway, but I feel based on what Nnamdi Kanu did, I think we should call a spade a spade. Thank you.
You are welcome. Let's hear from Ada, please.
Thank you, host. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Thank you for the opportunity to air my voice. Really, I will start by saying Nigeria in question, Nigeria at large, there is no law functioning in that country, really. It's so disheartening that we Nigerians cannot be bold enough to call ourselves Nigerians. It's so crazy. You don't even need to be in possession of gun or ammunition or weapon before you be termed a criminal. Only your passport alone will give you a bad name as a criminal. This is bad. All Nigerians in diaspora are being seen as a potential criminal. This is very bad. In our country, no law is working. No social amenities. Lack of security. No good road. No water. This is very bad. No electricity. This is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood his ground to fight for we Biafrans in agitation. It doesn't mean he's a killer. He has never killed anyone. We have never seen him kill anyone. There is no concrete evidence to justify the allegation people leveled against him because they hate the Igbos. This is just the fact. Look at what happened previously. How they have been killing people in Nigeria and said they are the ESN killing people. This is a blatant lie. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was never a killer. And we the Igbos are ready to go. We want to have our freedom. We are not Nigerians anymore. We are not interested to be called Nigerians because even though we stand to talk about things happening in that country, Nigeria, there will be no solution because nothing seems to be working. We have been shouting this over the years, even before I was born. That country has never been a good country. No law functions, nothing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
So appreciate you, Ada, baby. So let's hear from the next. Smalley or Samale, let's hear from you. So we round up.
My contribution, it's gonna go like this. Good morning.
You're welcome.
Igbos, when I hear people say Igbos, they call Igbos as if it's just one person. Igbos are millions of people with different ideologies, brilliant lads among them, very educated lads. And it doesn't make sense because some of the Igbos just put other Igbos in problem by assuming that Igbo is one body. Igbo are different people that have come together to become a tribe or ethnicity, whatever it is. Nnamdi Kanu has done a wrong thing. There's nothing bad in referendum, but violence is not the way out. For example, look at the way he was talking in court. I live in overseas, and I believe he has lived in overseas for a while. Can they talk as a matter of fact? In the UK, when you have a problem or when they're challenging,
You cannot talk like that in any European court. That is the truth.
You can't even shout.
You can't shout.
To be calm. I work with white lads. Where I work, we are hundreds of people. We have mostly white lads. And recently, there was a time, there was a protest. When the white lads said, okay, enough of this immigration stuff. They did it calmly. There was close to 1 million people in London. And when some of us came back to work, we still chatted about it, we still talk about it. There's no words. He's too violent a person. A violent man cannot lead. What he should have done is probably have a political platform, invite the key actors among the Igbos, because Igbos, I've worked in the East before. I worked with the National Company in the East before. So I know the eastern part of Nigeria. I worked there before. And I could see the level of poverty and
and the way some Igbos engage. Because when I was working with the missionary complaint in the East, I could see some sort of violence. As a matter of fact, the president of that village was in jail because he killed another Igbo man for land dispute. Violence has to be stopped in the East. Igbos are educated people. They are not illiterate. Igbos are fantastic people. They need to stop this violence. I'm not saying all Igbos, but there are many Igbos are into it, and they're actually damaging the image of the good Igbos. It has to stop. A violent man cannot lead. If he wants to do what I want to do, which is not a crime, he should have started with a political party. Call the state actors, let fellow Igbos vote for them to be into Senate, into House of Rep. Then they can push this thing through in the right way. That is one. Then number two, it doesn't make sense for a person to be arming whatever security calls it. Anywhere is like you raising a lion. When you raise a lion, the lion is going to grow up to kill you. You don't raise anyone and give them hands.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to do their own selfish interest. Maybe in the East, like I've said, I have worked there before. When I was in the East, I never for once had anything called local government chairman. There is I'm telling you, Igbos are not even concerned about their political actors that they elected themselves. They don't want to know what is going on. When you have a governor, the governor should be accountable to you because he collects billions of naira every month to do something. It is not his money. It belongs to all Igbos in that state. Igbos doesn't care about their goal. They don't care about their senate. They don't care about their House of Rep members. But yet, they complain about Nigeria. Charity begins at home. They need to start to question their leaders from their region, firstly, which they don't do.
Correct.
How do you expect the president? How do you expect the president from Abuja to know every part of the eastern part of Nigeria?
I cannot drop him, Gary. I cannot drop him. He's saying his mind. I cannot put him down. He is saying his mind. Do you understand me? Not when somebody does not say your mind, I drop him. He's saying his mind. So continue, please.
So as a matter of fact, Igbos should hold their politicians accountable, which they don't do. When I was in the East, I had a lot of Eastern colleagues and so on. They don't care to ask about what is going on in their own place. They don't want to know. You need to know why a government is not doing what it's supposed to do. Because it's collecting huge amount of money monthly. And that is why many Igbo politicians are making a hell of money from all these things. Igbos need charity starts from home. Charity begins at home. Igbos need to start from their region. And it's not about violence, because a violent man is a weak man. A violent man is a weak man. When you're violent, you are weak. Because there's more to life. The invention of great things like cars, like planes, was it done through violence? Violence doesn't invent anything than chaos. Igbos need to understand this part. They need to stop this violent act. Because this is an ethnicity or a tribe that produces a lot of intellectual, sound people. That is my contribution. I want to go this way, but I just pray and I believe.
You said your man. Let's listen to Blessing. Blessed Chinonye, let's hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Blessed Chinonye, let's hear from you.
Hello everyone, good afternoon, the host.
You're welcome.
Okay, before I start, I want to drop two important questions, which I will now elaborate and make my point clear. Number one question I want to drop is this: can anyone on this platform, maybe under the comment section or wherever, just give me one very criminal or terrorism act Nnamdi Kanu committed that will warrant him to be sentenced to death? That has never been done in Nigeria. That's number one. Number two, if someone said he doesn't want to be with you, is it going to be a mandatory? Are you going to compel him that he must stay with you? Why not let him go? Free him and let him go. That is the second question. Why will you compel someone that says he doesn't want to stay with you, and you are still compelling him to stay with you? On what ground? In the international community. So this is my point. This is my own contribution in this.
Okay.
To start with, the last speaker that just spoke, I've spent nothing less than 15 years in the UK. I'm in London. I'm in central London. I'll give you my postcode, whoever want to trace me. I have experienced how the law is being done here in the UK. First thing first, you cannot bring someone down from UK to other country to come and try him. This is against international community law. That is an offense Nigerian federal government committed against, and it's an injustice done on Nnamdi Kanu. Why I say this is because even though some of the words or some of the things Nnamdi Kanu said, or the verbal words according to the lawyer, because everything was done verbally, no concrete evidence. The proof they were telling us that they got items from him from the airport, his singlet, boxers, megaphone, that was the evidence. Was that a tangible evidence to convince someone to sentence to death? You rendition someone from another country and you are trying him in your jurisdiction without a concrete evidence that this is what offense, or this is the evidence you are presenting to the court of law for him to be sentenced to death. Is that how country is going to work? Igbo man said he doesn't need Fulani, he doesn't need Nigeria, he doesn't need Hausa or Yoruba to be with. Let him go. If he cannot survive on his own independently, just like Nigeria had independence in 1960, and since then nothing has ever worked. Ever since Nigeria got independence in the year 1960, can someone come up to tell me any good thing that has happened as a Nigerian country? Nothing. Our politicians generally, they move abroad, they travel, they enjoy good life. Why they come back to Nigeria and frustrate the citizens? Injustice, even though it is done to the least of the brethren, it should be called an injustice. No matter who the tribe or whoever it is done on. It is not because he's an able man, but this is an injustice. If you can see a terrorist coming up to tell that he's a repentant terrorist with no evidence to prove that he's a repentant terrorist, and you are integrating him into your military, paying him pension, paying him salary as a full citizen, someone that you do not meet just because he used a verbal word, he made a statement outside your jurisdiction, outside your country. He made a statement and you're using it against him that he's inciting terrorism with no concrete evidence. During the court of law, during the trial against Nnamdi Kanu, did the prosecutor, did they bring any person to identify himself that Nnamdi Kanu sent him to go and terrorize the country? Nobody. They didn't call any physical defendant or any physical person to come and defend that. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu cited a terrorism word, a verbal word, to go and start terrorism in Nigeria, and I'm standing to say that I was sent by Nnamdi Kanu to go and terrorize the country. No evidence. Just a verbal word.
So conclude now. Let me bring Osita in, then we conclude, because I've been here for...
My conclusion is this, bro. I know you won't allow me to say because...
I've given you a chance. I cannot stay here the whole day. You have said your mind.
The last person that just spoke, I know how long he speak. I know how long you gave him. So I'm not against that. But my point is this. Injustice that is being done in Igbo land, it is highly, highly offensive and it's very bad. And this is what is instead of you to be bringing peace to this country, I bet you, it is even going to regenerate the upcoming generation of Igbo land to start the problem that you people are avoiding. This is my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's hear from Osita, and then that's going to be the last person that I'm bringing in. Osita, let's hear from you.
Okay. All right. Thank you for giving me a second chance, sir. I really appreciate.
Okay.
My point is this. For the people that are saying Nnamdi Kanu was violating and all the rest, I don't know. But when Nnamdi Kanu started this broadcast, he started very peaceful. I followed all his broadcasts. Even, I don't know that Nnamdi Biafra was existing before until I went into argument with someone who told me that Biafra was existing before. I said it's a lie. So I have to Google. I tell this person that if I Google this thing, if I Google it and it's real that Biafra was existing, that I will I will support everything that concerns this struggle. You understand? So because of what Nnamdi Kanu was broadcasting then, when he started very peaceful. In fact, he will ask you to go and get your pen and your book. Like it will just be as if it's a class. He's trying to educate the people, not only the Igbos, the blacks. Sometimes when he talk the black people. You understand? Something lead to something. Before Nnamdi Kanu started this violated, Nnamdi Kanu house was violated by the army. Everybody saw what happened. He lost his two parents, the mom and the father, for this struggle.
We know these things. Please tell us something new so that we know these things, conclude so that we can round up, please.
Okay, so my point is this. For the whole thing they are saying, Nnamdi Kanu is violated. Yes, if he's in Europe concerning his violence in the courts, he wasn't taking proper. Nnamdi Kanu was not taking proper. Assuming he was invited to the courts properly, he wouldn't have been that violent the way he is. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So let me just say, I don't have much to say again because they have done what they feel like doing. But what I said is that this justice is unacceptable.
Correct.
It's not acceptable. And if we should allow this to go on, if we should support this justice they just made, it will still happen to another person. They will still continue like that.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Keep it up.
So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. So bye. So guys, I'm not bringing anybody in anymore. I've spent more than 3 hours here. I want to take a break. I may be coming back later in the evening. Well, say, you understand me? Nigeria is not working. And the person who amalgamated Nigeria made a mistake. Because bringing different people who have nothing in common cannot, make the country to develop. Yes, and that's the truth. You need to, how do I say it now? You cannot bring an elephant, a couch, a mouse, a snake and put them inside one place, inside one room and expect progress to be there. That is the truth. If Nigeria is working, nobody would want to exit Nigeria. If things are working, if people are not dying, see the countries we live in Europe, how many people do you see agitating to separate from the country? It is hard. Even people don't even complain about their countries here in Europe. You cannot live with people who are ready to unalive you any minute they disagree with you. This is why you see a lot of people who came here. You've got to, what is democracy? You've got to listen to other people too. And everybody must not agree with you. For those of you who are saying, Uncle, this person is... Now listen, everybody has got right to say his or her mind. I cannot come here and be telling people, you don't need to speak like this. I shouldn't have brought you in. You cannot come, I cannot come here and tell people, you only speak for Kano or speak against Kano. Everybody has his or her own opinion. So I've got to allow the people to air their mind. And that's it. So I'm not here to shut people up, and I cannot even. I don't plan with anybody to tell the person what he has to come and say on my platform. Say your mind. Maybe I can learn something from you. It could be the way I've been thinking is wrong. Maybe I might be thinking the wrong way or going the wrong path. Somebody might come here and tell me what I never knew. Does that mean tell me something new? That's it. Irene said Donald Trump is not coming because they don't want to help us. So guys, I want to say thank you for being part of this program. I appreciate everybody who joined us. Let peace reign. Do not be violent. So do not be violent. I said my mind and I will continue to say my mind. So see you guys when I go live later today. Do you understand me? So catch you guys.